Meals for $4.99. Choose between a Junior Jumbo Jack meal or Junior Chicken Sandwich meal. Some say be the change. I say keep the change. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Here, in their natural habitat, we find a remarkable species, known for their ability...
Oh, John. Look, I'm not trying to play the big look, but they control this system. Look, who you think bring the drugs in and the guns in and the look, we had Mega Evans, we had Martin Malcolm. Now who the fuck you think killed him? J. Edgar, who would destroy the Panthers, then they bumped the crack and the killed him. Look, you already know that I bring the smoke, no filter. The hood is full of broke dope dealers. Understand it like Inspector Gadget, man. I'm about to go get them. Don't wanna see no more killers. Don't wanna see no more deaths. Start that James with the polo bill. Got a vision like Jermaine Dupri, and if you can't hear me, then you're so deaf. Whole pies is where he sold that shelf. No monsters where he told that ref. Feeling like Sugar Ray Leonard. Hungry but you should have made dinner. Some people gotta get drunk to have courage, boy. You done got full of that liquor. We don't even fight no more. Soon as you hit him in the mouth, he gonna pull out that pistol. Shit so sweet, but it's bitter like beet juice. Know how that we do. Now we got a sweet tooth, good with special. You can go and get a team suit, killing no beef suit, glass out seat. Straight from the motherland. Then we got deep roots. They can't defeat you, they just wanna beat you. Shotgun and chains, boy, they used to beat you. Now we be killing each other. Lord, I be missing my brother. I tell my mother I love her. We gotta look out for each other. At times I be smothered. I suffer from so much depression. When you feel my pain, then you know it's connected. You been exposed like a hoe when she naked. I got that sauce like a bowl of spaghetti. I'm an evil tested living legend. I already did my time. 5 years in prison. I'm no longer on parole. No more. Case closed. So for now I'll just live life in these Texas, and I'll never sell my soul. Oh no, oh no. Hey, yeah. Now I know the easy. Charles Island, 903, East Texas, living legend, well respected.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Max Kellerman critiques Abdullah Mason for not being a pure boxer. So now you motherfuckers want pure boxing. I just don't know. The ball up in this goddamn thing. What's good with your pimping? Say, man, sad day in Black America. Sad day in Black America. What do you motherfuckers want? What these bitches want from us? Somebody let me know. What do they want from us? What do y'all want from black fighters? Because y'all don't say this about no other race of people. Y'all only say this about black fighters. Do you want excitement? Do you want pure boxing? What do you motherfuckers want? What they really want from us? Pookie Bear up in this goddamn thing. What's good with your pimping? At 22 years old, these motherfuckers on dope and dog food. Dope and dog food. What do you motherfuckers want? Well, we want you to be a pure boxer, 903, but we want excitement, but you can't get hit, 903. See, you got to be a pure boxer, but you got to be exciting, but you can't get hit either, and you can't get hurt. You can't get dropped, 903, and you got to have real good defense like Floyd, but you got to be just as exciting as Marvin Hagler. You got to be just as exciting offensively as Marvin Hagler, but you got to be just as good defensively as Floyd. We ain't never seen no fighter like that. You motherfuckers want a created player or some shit? What do you motherfuckers want from us? Yeah, Shady. Boy, let me tell you something. Shady be... Yo, old Shady. Let me tell you something. Old Shady McCoy. Shady be looking like that brother on Green Mile. Yeah, Michael Clark Dog. Just dumb. I go out. You know, he just don't have the And he be trying sometimes to speak up for Black King Soul up in this goddamn thing. What's good with you, Pepe? Listen, sometimes Shady try to speak up for us, but he just ain't articulate. He don't know how to articulate a motherfucker. Bro, Mike Coppinger and Max Kellerman be making Shady look dumb. Special ed dumb. Short bus dumb. Drooling from the mouth dumb. I just don't know, bro. Yo, Shady a mother. Shady just, you be letting them white boys just outwit you and shit, bro. I mean, man, boy, they wouldn't. Let me tell you something. Marine Magazine, that shit wouldn't last one day you put me on that motherfucker. That shit'll end terribly. Yeah, I swear. Put me on that motherfucker. That shit won't last 5 minutes. Cause bro, I know how to expose you. I know how to bring that devil up at you. Yeah, I know how to pull the devil out of devil. I swear, every time, man, listen, bro. Fucking devils. Floyd Schofield talking shit like he wouldn't duck Albert Bell. Bro, Kid Austin would lose to Albert Bell. That athletic shit wouldn't be enough. People is not giving Abdullah Mason the credit. And you know, black fighters don't get enough credit for their ring IQ. I'm gonna give you an example. It's like when Boots landed that uppercut in the 5th round. He explained like he thought that wasn't just reflexes. He said I kept throwing the right hook up top. And he kept I got him to where he was looking for the right hook up top. So what I did was I came up under it. I threw the straight left to blind him. I blinded him with the straight left, came up under with the uppercut, knocked his ass down. That's high ring IQ shit. Just like Abdullah Mason when he was going to the body and he dogged it out, but he was thinking in there too. He wasn't just fighting off youth and reflexes. He used his ring IQ to break down Albert Bell. You can't just break down Albert Bell, bro, just off athletic gifts. It took him using his mind to break down Albert Bell. It took ring IQ, not just power. If Abdullah Mason had a just fought with power, he would have lost that fight. He had to think. So, nah, bro, I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. You know, Max Kellerman, the same one that when Devin beat Norman, you said he should have did more. What do you want, bro? Okay, and Abdullah did more, and you still criticizing him. Boost did more. Like, bro, y'all got to stop this shit. Shady McCoy, bro, you are not a good representation of us, bro. None of these bro, all them motherfuckers was cooned out. Terrence Crawford, Sean Porter, Tim Brad. It was a coon fest with the white boy in the middle. The way y'all shitted on Shushu, that shit was disgusting. The motherfuckers talk so bad about Shushu, it was disgusting, bro. You know, it looks so slavish. Y'all don't see how slavish that shit look. Sean Porter with this motherfucker out here looking like a damn piece of candy. What's that brown and orange candy? That motherfucker had a brown and orange suit on. What's that brown and orange candy from back in the game? What's the name of that candy we used to eat? Oh, it was a brown and orange piece of candy we used to eat back in the game. I don't even think they sell that shit no more. But that's how Sean Porter, that motherfucker looked like some throwback candy with the old colorful suit having ass. It was him, it was Tim Bradley and Terrence Crawford with a white boy in the middle. And they were just cooned out. It was a coon fest, bro. Motherfuckers just be looking slaved out the game. But man, I'm gonna play some of this shit, bro. But it's just that the disrespect. You motherfuckers better put a little more respect on Abdullah name, bro. Like, you can't deny him, bro. You can try to, all these critiques and shit. It's just amazing to me, bro. No other fighter gets it. So, and like I said, I can't find no black channels talking about Abdullah. They don't cover him. It was only 3 or 4 black channels live for the fight. Like, we don't promote him. We don't talk about him. We stuck on Devin, Tank, and Shakur. He on his way to greatness. Bro, bro, like, the lack of love he receiving is just disgusting. It's disgusting, the lack of love that Abdullah Mason is receiving in the black YouTube community. You motherfuckers show him no love at all. Like, y'all don't see what the fuck y'all see, bro. But anyway, I'm going to play this bullshit, and I'm definitely going to do a lot of goddamn interruptions.
Scrubbing bubbles. That's the scrubby way. Watch the FIFA World Cup 2026 live on Fox 1, June 11th through.
The best thing I like about live from Los Angeles. This is Inside the Ring Boxing's official show of record. I'm your host, Max Kellerman. Joining me to my right, longtime middleweight contender. Really, junior middleweight. He had a shot lined up at a belt and everything and got some bad advice. Anyway, out of the fighting.
You know, it went from Devin and Shakur being hated for so-called being boring. Now Abdullah, bro, you just hit the nail on the head. Now Abdullah Mason and Boots are being hated for being killers, for being exciting and being killers. You criticize Devin and Shakur for being boring and not giving us enough excitement. Here come along Boots and Abdullah, and now y'all still complaining. Now they too exciting, I guess. Bro, this shit is crazy to me, bro.
City of Philadelphia, Gabe Rosado. Gabe, if you're a mandatory,
yeah, man,
you don't move up to fight Golovkin a division ahead of you. What's wrong with you? He was a killer and he was bigger than you.
Let's go type that Russell Post.
Russell ought to know better. To my left, the man who reminds me that my Yankees are 4 games out of first place, even as his Mets are in last place by 8.5 games. Ring Magazine senior insider, Mike Coppinger.
Hey, Max, are they going to raise the banner in the Bronx for Yankees made the playoffs again? What did they lose? 7 of their last 8 now?
It's true. The Yankees are in a rut. They do this.
I predicted this last year. Boots and Abdullah need all the support they can get because the media going to give them a lot of hate. I'm going to keep it 100, bro. I didn't see that coming. They fooled me, bro. Like, sometimes, bro, when you're dealing with these devils, sometimes, bro, you have to really prepare yourself. And I wasn't prepared. I did not think this. I thought Boots and Abdul and Shushu, they was going to get a lot of love because they had been shitting on Devin and Shakur so much for this pure boxing shit. I didn't think that they was going to turn around and say now that Abdullah and Boots, they too exciting. They not defensively respond. I didn't think they was going to get that kind of hate. I didn't see it coming, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This threw me for a loop. I wasn't prepared for it. I did not think they were gonna get this kind of hate. They fake in the beginning. They true colors get exposed. Absolutely. Bro, right now, every black channel should be talking about the double standards in boxing. But we not. I tell you, bro, you motherfuckers stuck on Shakur, Tank, and Devin. Y'all stuck on them and the oppression against them. Like, bro, this is a huge thing that we need to be exposing about mainstream media. We can't box and we can't fight. There's no in between, bro. We can't be boring. We can't be exciting. What the fuck can we be? What the fuck can we be? We can't box. We can't slug it out. We can't mix it up, box and bang. We can't be a boxer puncher. We can't be a slick box. What the fuck can we be? They love them when they prospects, but when they overachieve and become threats, they try to kill their shine. Those are facts. Just jealousy is driving our spirits mad. Yeah. Bro, this shit here is... Bro, these motherfuckers here, bro, like... How much can you put your foot in your mouth, bro? Like, and like I say, Shady, he just wasn't intelligent enough and pro-black enough to really expose Mike Coppinger and Max Kelly. He just wasn't intelligent enough and he wasn't pro-black enough. I mean, they made Shady, but Shady, it was a point in this dialogue where Shady kind of got on their ass, but it's like he don't know. I don't know, bro. I think he don't want to lose his job. But he definitely not articulate enough to really let them have it and expose the stupidity and the hatred of their ways.
every year, but they're a very good team, and they will make the playoffs.
Bro, you right. They love Bill and Devin in the beginning until they beat Loma. Facts. I'm gonna be 100, bro. That's when Devin really started receiving hate. When he beat the white boy, when he beat they favorite, when they beat they Lomachenko. Yeah, Devin was loved at first. He was. Yeah. Yeah, they be trying to protect their job. But Shady McCoy, bro, you supposed to have plenty of money left over from the NFL. You shouldn't be worried about this bullshit ass show. Talk your shit. But see, Max Kellerman stayed checking Shady. Like, I'm going to show you a point where, bro, Max Kellerman really checked Shady. And I was just like, bro, damn, why you let him... Bro, Max Kellerman be getting off on old Shady, bro. I'm going to show it to you, bro. Watch.
They always do.
Oh,
Every year. You don't know anything about
Congratulations
playoffs.
on making the
Every year.
playoffs.
You're a Commanders Mets fan. You don't know about the...
You down. You know, and I think with Bell was doing, he was very successful in the
Bell
first
was
half
good.
of the fight. But Mason's
Can't no white boy check me. I'm going to lose my freedom. That.
character is, I'm going to break you down. It's only a matter of time. Okay, you getting these rounds? It's cool. I'm going to break you down. And that's exactly what happened. You can see the fight switching like the 7th, 8th round.
Yeah.
And Mason just started putting that work to the body, breaking him down. And that's how he wants to fight.
There's a big
he
switch.
can box.
Yeah.
He like Boots.
Yeah.
Boots can box too.
Yep.
They want to brawl.
You know, I
They wanna
wonder
break you
about
down.
that, Gabe, because sometimes...
Watch this devil. Watch the devil. Watch him. Watch him. Watch when Rosario said that, you know, Abdullah, just like Boots, he can box and he can bang. Watch Max Kellerman.
Well, I see this in basketball sometimes, right? Because people will look at a certain player and go, skill for skill, he's better than this other guy. But it's not just about how many skills you have, it's about the wisdom to know when to deploy the skills in the service of winning, right? Some guys may have the technique, but do they have the internal discipline to consistently apply it every round? That's really what separates Floyd Mayweather and Pernell Whitaker and these kind of guys from the rest of them, right? The consistent application of the skills. You think he has the skills and he just wants to mix it up?
One thing I just want to interrupt on. You talk about consistency. Let's talk consistency. You're trying to say that Boots don't have the consistency to outbox somebody for 12 rounds. Abdullah don't have the consistency to outbox for 12 rounds. What about Fatback Fury? Hold on. Y'all had him labeled #1 pound for pound. Who the fuck could he consistently outbox? Bro, he was dropped 5 times by Wilder. He couldn't consistent, and this is somebody y'all had #1 pound for pound. He couldn't consistently outbox somebody for 12 rounds, bro. All these non-black motherfuckers that y'all got on the top 5 pound for pound list can't consistently outbox somebody from 12 rounds. Inouye can't do it. Jesse Bell can't do it. So what are you talking about? Why are you just calling out black fighters for that? Why you ain't calling out everybody? Fury was considered #1 pound for pound, getting dropped every fight. No consistency. So you motherfuckers need to consistently shut the fuck up.
Or is he not good enough to keep the fight the way he should want it?
I think he's developing, Max. He's 22 years old. And what
Yeah. They got Boots at #8. I think they got him at #9. Yeah, I think they got him at 9, behind Nakatani. Yeah, Nakatani's still like #7 on the list. Bro, these motherfuckers on doping dog. Like, bro, all black channels need to be talking about the desperation for them to keep us on the back burner. The desperation to keep us at the back of the pound for pound list, the back of the bus, to criticize every little mistake we make. Meanwhile, these fighters that they got top 3 pound for pound getting dropped every other fight. Like, bro, we need to stop this shit. Yeah, Bam get it. I like Bam too, but he do get hit a lot. Bam, bro, Jesse Bam does not have better defense than Boots. He don't. You motherfuckers think Inouye got better defense than Boots? But only Boots getting called out for getting hit too much. Bro, Inouye been dropped twice. Boots ain't never hit the canvas. So why are we more focused on Boots defense instead of Inouye? Inouye should be held to a higher standard. They got him #1 pound for pound. This dude considered number one pound for pound, been dropped twice, but we talking about Boots don't got defense. Bro, this shit, all black channels should be talking about this, but we too busy gang banging. No, we too busy gang banging. We some gang banging motherfucker. We too busy banging on each black fighter to call out these motherfucking devils. Sleepy Eyes, what's good with you, pimpin'? I thought outboxing was boring according to them. Skills pay the bills, but he still say Pacquiao is greater than Floyd. Bro, Max Kellerman been saying that dumbass shit for years. You know, and bro, this motherfucker talking about being consistently able to outbox somebody. Pacquiao ain't never fought a fight where he consistently outboxed somebody for 12 rounds because he not capable of doing it. That motherfucker come in with his head down. That's why Marquez timed that stupid ass shit. Had the boy face down, ass in the air, head down. Pacquiao is greater than Floyd. Are we still listening to these motherfuckers, bro? This shit is crazy. Like, but we don't call this out, bro. Yeah, Virgil been dropped. Fundora been dropped. Listen, Boots ain't never been dropped. Devin ain't never been dropped in a fair fight. Shakur ain't never been dropped. Shushu, like these dudes, but they get called out. But they get called out. Black fighters rarely get dropped. That's facts. That's facts.
2 years old, and what I like is his last two fights were against B-level opponents, but way big step-ups in level from his previous opposition. So I see a fighter who's developing and improving every time out. Sam Noakes, Albert Bell, both quality fighters, very different styles, right? Bell, lanky, wants to box from the outside. Noakes wants to bring it to you on the inside. And Mason found a way both times in tough fights. Encouraging.
So I like what both of you said. I think it's real and makes sense to me. You gonna keep it a buck on this one? What did you see? That's all I'll do. What did you see?
Bro, I hate these devils, bro. I swear, I can't stand these fucking devils. Max Kellerman, bro, I swear, bro, you the kind of white, bro, you should have never been able to hang around us. This the kind of white, boy, you supposed to slap in his bitch ass mouth. Out there, you want to keep it a buck. I hate when that bitch always try to use our lingo. I swear to God, I am so tired of us allowing this bitch-ass white boy to use our fucking lingo. You gonna keep it a buck? No, bitch, we talk like that, ho. You bitches don't talk like that. Because you bitches don't have no sauce. Fucking devil. Our motherfuckers always trying to use our lingo. But you want to shit on us. How they be throwing Android in our face? Like he wasn't 35. Motherfuckers, bro. Talking about you gonna keep it a buck. Stop motion, what's good with you, pimpin'? What's good with you, bro? Talking about keep it a buck.
See, that's all I'll do. What did you see?
I was in the Hamptons for 4th of July, and that's what he gave was fireworks. He could have sat there and boxed and got bored with it, moved on. No, he didn't do that. He fought. The best thing I like about Abdullah is he's 22 years old. He's got so much room for growth.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, Pookie, bro. You say Benavidez. you say Benavidez's girlfriend say the boy on the book of sugar? No. No, not Benavidez. No, he ain't on that book of sugar. No. Not the great Benavidez that never get criticized. No, not the great Benavidez that get praised for getting hit in the mouth. Not the great Benavidez, he gets praised for getting hit in the mouth. They just talk about how much of a warrior he is. Benavidez get praised for getting hit over and over in the mouth. Let me tell you something, Zerto just had no power. Zerto hit him, and every time Zerto swung, he landed. No, we can't be talking about the Benavidez that boxing fans love, especially black fans, and he get praised for getting dropped by Morrell. He get praised for getting hit all in the mouth. Nobody says Benavidez need to be a better per boxer. I ain't never heard nobody say that. I ain't never heard nobody say, you know, Benavidez, bro, you need to be a better pure boxer. You need to be a little more slick and defensively responsible. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard them say the shit they say about Boots to Benavidez because Benavidez get hit way more than Boots. Oh, man, they say send that to me, send me the link to that shit. I gotta look this. Matter of fact, I gotta look this shit up. Yeah, I want to know. And matter of fact, I'm making a video about that shit. Now, bro, he back on that slaughter. Oh God, Benavidez was made by black fans. I've been saying this for years, bro. We made Benavidez, and I ain't never got a thank you. We made Benavidez. Say what you want. Yeah, we made Benavidez. Nobody supported him like us. He was attacking lions like Michael Paul said. Yeah, what is info at? Say, send me that shit. I'll look that shit up right now. Yeah, that because if it was us, that shit would be all on Sports Center. Now, this shit need to be put on blast. Because your ass done fell for cocaine before. Oh, it's on Instagram? But on who page though? Who page it? Who page is it on Instagram? Now I gotta look this shit up right now. Yeah, who type in who page on Instagram is it on? Cause I'm finna go to this shit right now. Abdullah ain't a pound for pound fighter 903. Man, I got him on my pound for pound list, bro. Yeah, stop motion and I already pulled up with this shit. It's on his Instagram? I'm finna go to it right now. I'm finna go to this shit right now. And I'm gonna do a video about it. Nah, we ain't gonna know. Cause we know if it was a black fighter and they were talking about he on that cocaine. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I ain't letting your ass make it. Oh no. But see, we let David Benavidez make it the first time he popped for cocaine. We try to ignore that shit. Well, you know, he changed. He changed his life, 903. We can't keep bringing up the cocaine, 903. He don't do that no more, 903. He don't snort cocaine no more. He was just depressed at the time. I'm looking. Oh, hold on. Let me see.
David Benavidez taking his first loss this weekend. Facts. That's what I'm standing for. Who want to argue about it? Let's talk.
All right, I'm on his page on Instagram. I'm on his page. But I don't see it. I'm on his Instagram right now, but I don't see it. Yeah, I'm on his Instagram right now. I know most boxing, unlike most black fans. Hey, stop motion. I ain't mad at you, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Even though we rarely agree, I still fuck with you, bro. I fucks with you, pimpin'. Yeah, I'm on his Instagram. I don't see it. According to Boxing on Twitter. I'm finna look this shit up and see if I can find it on YouTube. Let me see if I can find this shit. Cause this shit, I'm finna blast this shit. But I'm gonna tell you though, watch how quiet black fans and black channels is about this cocaine shit. I'm telling you, bro, if that was a black fighter, oh boy, we'll be going down through there. Oh man. Let Devin girlfriend say he on cocaine. Oh, Devin on cocaine. Oh, he a dolphin. Nah, bro. They gonna hush this shit up. They gonna hush that shit up. It's on Twitter. Listen, Pookie Bro, look me up on if you can you send it to me on Instagram at 903 Boxing? Can you send it to me on Instagram? I don't know if it'll let you, but can you send it to me on IG? My IG is 903 Boxing. Can you send it to me in my messages? My Instagram is 903 Boxing. Okay, yeah. Send it to me. Send it on my messages. 903 Boxing on Instagram. Yeah, because I got to see this shit. Yeah. Benavidez got sent the offer from Turkey to fight Joe Apataya. Oh, he ducked it? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I did hear that shit and it got swept under the rug. Bushido made a video about it this morning. Yeah, I like a Bushido. I shouted him out the other day. Shout out to Bushido. Yeah. He pretty cool. He ain't, he pretty cool. Matter of fact, let me look this up.
Let's see that again.
Let me look this up. Let me look up Bushido. Nah, I bet you channel's gonna try to hide this. I bet it ain't gonna go viral. I bet you they ain't gonna talk about it. They ain't gonna talk about that shit. Cause it ain't a black fighter. Bro, let a black fighter pop for cocaine and they heard that he on cocaine. Look at how we did Michael Irvin. Look at how we did all these motherfuckers. Oh, we gon' shit on your ass. Yo, we gon' shit on your ass. You said Bushido talked about it. I don't see it on this page. Oh, I see it. Yeah. David Benavidez's fiance calls out wedding. Oh, hey, I gotta do a video about this. Y'all gonna be messy than a motherfucker. Y'all gonna be messy like them bitches is towards us. Yeah, they gonna sweep it on the rug and pretend that it never happened and get mad when we bring it up. Bro, you said that shit perfectly. Hey, Crucial Content, what's good with your pimping? What's good with your pimping? Yeah, drop the dime. I'm gonna drop a dime on that fool. I don't like that shit. Yeah, drop the dime on his stupid ass. Yeah, drop the dime. I'm doing a video on it. Soon as I get through with my live, I'm dropping a video on that shit. Oh, no. When we smoke weed, look how a motherfucker did Keyshawn Davis when he popped for weed. Man, Keyshawn, you need to quit smoking weed. You need to take boxing serious, and you need to quit smoking weed. It is not right. I wish you had 40K for they can really see it too. But yeah, bro. Yeah, look how they shitted on Keyshawn for smoking some weed. Remember they shitted on Tank for smoking weed. Oh no. Oh no. We ain't letting that shit ride. Yeah, boy, back on that snorter. Yeah, one thing about these women, they gonna tell it on your ass. You know she know. Yeah. And you know, I've been wondering about that for years, though. I'm like, I've been wondering, like, I don't know if Benavidez just up and drop cocaine, bro. That's a powerful drug. Like, motherfuckers just don't up and just stop doing cocaine, bro. Nah, bro, he's still on that powder. Nah, he's still on that goddamn powder. Oh, no. No, Benavidez. Boy, on that goddamn snorter. Yeah, bro, they're going to try to sweep that. They're going to try to hide that shit. Nah, that's just alleged. That's just his girl talking. Mike Tyson is David Plug. Yeah, Mike Tyson used to be on that pod. And you know Mike Tyson, that's who vouched for David Benavidez. Once again, black folks made him. Yeah, Mike Tyson vouched for him. And that would have probably been hanging with Mike Tyson snorting that powder. I think it worked. Yeah. Okay. Let me check my IG right quick. Nah, I ain't got no message on Instagram. That's where that energy he be throwing punches and bunches. Yeah, them punches and bunches and shit. Boots would be the face of boxing, not Benavidez. He deserved to be. He too sloppy to be moving. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been thinking about that for a minute, bro. Like, I've never seen Benavidez get tired, bro. I've never seen him get tired. And bro, y'all know I'm the first channel said it. When he moved up to 200 pounds and was punching that fast, I say, bro, he on doping dog fool. I called it. I called that shit. When I saw that motherfucker throwing all them punches and you done moved up to 200 pounds and you're punching like that, I say, bro, that motherfucker on doping dog food, bro. That shit just didn't look real, bro. That shit didn't look real, bro. That shit didn't look real. But yeah, let me finish playing this bullshit ass a Ring magazine shit. Benavidez got a motherfucker in this camp named motherfucker who knows how to give steroids without being caught. Yep, I heard about that dude. That dude that he got in this camp, yeah, he known for that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I had somebody tell me about that. Yeah, you got a dude in this camp that specializes in dope.
It can be a rude awakening when your cat has too many troubles.
Yeah, that's his name.
Hill's prescription.
Yeah, that's
The
his
best thing I
name.
like about Abdullah is he's 22 years old. He's got so much
Yeah. That's his name. That's his name. Yeah, stop motion. You know your shit. Even though we never agree, you do know your shit though. Yeah, you be knowing your shit.
room for growth, right? You said the question is, can he box? Imagine asking a brother in boxing, can you box? That's what we do best.
Hold on. Watch that. Watch this. Hold on. I gotta play that again. This is when Max Kellerman finna check the shit out of Sean McCoy. Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
And makes sense to me. You gonna keep it a buck on this one? What did you see?
That's all I do.
What did you see?
I was in a hit
Talking about you gonna keep it a buck. Bitch ass.
this for 4th of July, and that's what he gave was fireworks. He could have sat there and boxed and got bored with it, moved on him. No, he didn't do that. He fought. The best thing I like about Abdullah is he's 22 years old. He's got so much room for growth, right? You said the question is, can he box? Imagine asking a brother in boxing, can you box? That's what we do best. But to be a dog and fight, and if you listen to his corner, they always say, hey, boxing, let's box him. Yeah, Pops, I could do that. But I really want to be a dog and go out there and fight. And then you watch him fight, because Bell was really, really good. I gave a lot of credit to Bell, though. Albert Bell, he did his thing. And you've seen the experience. You can tell the one guy was older than the other guy was younger. But I think for Mason, bright future, bro. But you can box and you can fight.
You are using a stereotype, and this is where stereotypes are dangerous. I mean this literally. This is where it's dangerous. Or at least it can lead to incorrect conclusions or lead you down the wrong path in your analysis, okay? There is a stereotype that Black American fighter, African American, right? Who comes up through the American amateur system, who has some fast twitchies, who can box, you would say a brother, right?
Come on.
Is capable of fighting, generally gets to the top by fighting in a kind of classical boxing style.
Right.
And that because of the paint job, because of what you see on the exterior, that it's kind of difficult to distinguish among them, and they should all be able to do it. But Shady, everyone of all different shades, fights in a variety of styles, and everyone has their own personality, and you can have an African-American fighter with a good amateur background and everything, who is not a slick boxer, but he's a dog. That's just who he is. But you're just assuming, of course, he could box. What evidence do you have?
I mean, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even, like, being able to box.
Yeah, black fighters can bang too. Look at Hagler and Frazier and Tyson. Yeah, bro, we just have a variety of sauce, bro. That's what he is. That's my favorite style, though. My favorite style is a boxer puncher. That's what Abdullah is. That's what Boots is. That's what Bud Crawford was. Boxer punchers. Jamal Charlo, boxer puncher. That's my favorite style. A mixture of being able to box, but I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out too. Keyshawn Davis is a perfect example of a boxer puncher. Yeah, that's my favorite style. Yeah, Camille can bang. He is not boring like a pure boxer like that. There you go, stop motion. Camille ain't it. Hey, you don't think Camille, bro? Stop motion. We got to give him a little time though, bro. What he got? 8 fights. And I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I do Camille like, bro. He got to get more active. And I see some flaws, bro. Like, but Zach Quinn though, Zach Quinn the one, bro. Zach Quinn Moses, that's my number one guy. And I just got to be honest with you, people. I'm so disappointed by Scooter Davis, bro. I can't lie, bro. I've been big up in Scooter Davis. I hope I'm not wrong about him. I hope he get better after this fight because he didn't look good at all. No, bro, we ain't gonna say he not it. It just was a terrible performance, bro. Man, I was so big on Scooter Davis. I don't want to give up on him after one fight. Black people, can we stop doing that? That was not a robbery, stop motion. Bro, I've been hearing you dudes say that shit. That shit was not no robbery, bro. Like, bro, can we give a brother another chance, bro? Can you give me one more chance? Can we get a brother one more chance? The boy had one bad fight. I was disappointed. But, bro, it happens. Every fighter have a bad fight, bro. You have a bad night. He had a bad night, bro. He couldn't hit that little motherfucker. He won. Yeah, he won, but it was in terrible fashion. I agree. He won the fight, but he did not look good at all. I don't know how he couldn't touch him. But also, that Mexican was holding a lot on the inside, too, though. Every time he did kind of that Mexican was holding the shit out of him on the inside. Bro, he did not lose the fight, though. You know he did just taking up for him because he black. Like, bro, he did not lose that fight, bro. No. And I was arguing with my homie over there, bro. No, he did not lose. He just didn't look good, bro. Barry Hunter. No, I'm not going to do that. Barry Hunter is a very good trainer. Very good trainer. And fuck Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia need to keep training Mexicans. Barry Hunter is a very good trainer, bro. Hell no. Robert Garcia, he alright. He an alright trainer. Look what he did with Joshua. Joshua dropped his ass after one fight. Ain't all that, bro. Barry Hunter a good trainer. Nah, I vouch for Barry Hunter, bro. Straight out of DC. Nah, I vouch for. Nah, bro. He just a tough trainer. He like them throwback, man. He just tough. Nah, Barry Hunter is a good trainer. Nah, I ain't gonna let you do that, bro.
Like, there's guys that are super slick, right? Or guys that move very, very well. When I watch him fight, I see his footwork. Now, these last...
Yeah, he did a great job with Lamont Peters.
Two fights.
No, bro, Barry Hunter don't work with a lot of fighters behind the scenes. Barry Hunter work with Tank a lot. He don't work with a lot of fighters, bro. He don't work with Lamont Roach. He didn't work with a lot of fighters, bro.
It like he had something to prove. But I've seen in some fights where he actually boxed, you know?
Against much lesser opposition.
Well,
a lot of times I'll hear a guy, I'm sorry for interrupting, a lot of times I'll hear a guy say, oh, I should have kept it within a boxing style. I shouldn't have got dragged into that fight. You didn't get dragged into anything. Right. You don't have the skills to keep it that kind of fight, so you started mixing it up.
One thing with Bell is being as tall as he is and that long reach, he had a style that could really break a guy's mentality down, right? Because it's a frustrating style to break through. The fact that Mason just stood locked in, he took a couple shots too to get in. It's kind of like Joe Frazier, take two to land one. He was doing that and he committed to that. So it's just a different weapon to having that mindset where he's willing to take shots to get his.
Yeah. And I think that's great, Gabe. You're right. I think, obviously, Mason has great intangibles. That's going to carry him a long way. And I agree with you, Max. I don't think he's fighting by choice. I think he had no choice, really.
Yeah.
Against a guy like Noakes brought it right to him. He had to fight in the pocket and outfight Noakes. Against Bell, he had to close the distance, a big gap in height, reach. Don't forget, he took this fight on, 10, 12 days' notice. And I think he had to do that. I don't think it was on purpose.
And they even
probably would have favored Bell if he would have played the
I agree.
And after the fight, he was saying how, I want to give me something different because they're sparring all the time, so we know each other. And I think sparring with somebody like that, like, you know him. I know what you're going to do. I know how you take punches. And I look like as the fight.
No, you know what, bro? I'm actually, bro, the Tank did not look worse with Barry. The stoppage wasn't bad, and I'm actually glad for Albert Bell, bro, because if that fight had to continue, bro, he could have took some worse damage. I'm actually glad the fight got stopped when it stopped, because I'm a big fan of Albert Bell too, and I'm happy for him that he didn't get just knocked out or just super punished. But he definitely pissed blood the next morning. I guarantee you, he pissed blood from them body shots. But I'm glad he didn't just get destroyed. So I'm actually glad the ref stopped it and kind of saved him from further punishment. But the boy definitely pissed blood the next morning.
Kept going on, slowly but surely he closed that gap.
Shady, I like what you say. I like what all you guys are saying, because it's like not everyone has to be Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
Shakur Stevenson has the ability to keep every fight exactly as he wants it. Yeah. He can make it. Doesn't matter what you do. Why doesn't Shakur ever get?
Yeah, Abdullah vicious, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We living in an era where motherfuckers is criticizing black fighters for being vicious fighters. Like, I just don't know.
Dragged into it. Even Zepeda, he had a little something to prove.
Bro, you on dope and dog food.
For you.
Abdullah beat the brakes off Raymond Murtaugh. I can't wait. You hear Raymond Murtaugh, you ain't saying his name? I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait.
The best thing I like.
I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. Talking about he ain't ready for Raymond Murataya. Bro, Raymond Murataya did not beat Andy Cruz, bro. Raymond Murataya did not beat Andy Cruz, bro. No, listen, stop motion. Check this out, bro. Let me give you some game. Raymond Murataya, I used to be big on him, bro. Listen, stop motion. I heard what you're saying, and I agree. But since it's the training of Robert Garcia, it's not, bro. I'm going to keep it 100, bro. Raymond Murataya really need a black trainer. Robert Garcia is not good at training slick fighters. Raymond Murataya really is a slick fighter. But being with Robert Garcia, he just become a come forward Mexican, bro. He's not slick no more. He's just a come forward Mexican because of the training of Robert Garcia. Now, early in Raymond Murataya's career, he was a slick, fought like a slick black fighter. Earlier in his career, he fought like a slick black fighter. Look at his last 5 to 6 fights. The motherfucker fight like William Zepeda now. And let me tell you something. Raymond Murataya went from looking like Keyshawn Hitchens type fighter to now that motherfucker look like a William Zepeda. Yeah, he got sauce. He got sauce, but Robert Garcia, bro. It's Robert Garcia. Got Raymond Murataya fighting like a fucking just stupid. He just come forward now and look for the knockout. He gonna get fucked up against Abdullah because he don't use the slick style no more. Robert Garcia don't like that kind of style, bro. But Raymond Murataya really need a black trainer because he do got sauce. And that's when I was more of a fan of him. When he was fighting slick. When he was slick, he was really boxing and just countering. He used to fight like that. Now he just come forward, bro. He just come forward. Yeah, but Zepeda can't take them shots from Abdullah, though. Yeah, it'll be a war, but Zepeda can't take that. He can't take them shots. Bro, Zepeda got dropped by a Tevin Farmer, didn't he? Hold on, wasn't that Zepeda that got dropped by Tevin Farmer? Bro, Tevin Farmer is one of the Tevin Farmer ain't had a knockout in 12 years. Let me tell you something, bro. Tevin Farmer ain't got a knockout since I was watching SpongeBob SquarePants. Let me tell you something. Tevin Farmer ain't got a knockout since Friday After Next. I swear to God. Bro, Tevin Farmer ain't got a knockout since Rush Hour 2. But he dropped Zepeda. You think Zepeda gonna be able to take them punches from Abdullah? You on dope and dog food. Dope and dog food. I bet you Roach beat him. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. They might get a fight to Zepeda because it's gonna be in Cali. Roach gonna have to damn near stop him, bro.
About Abdullah is he's 22 years old.
Yeah, I used to watch shit out of SpongeBob. Hey, but I grew up on the cartoons I grew up on was Hey Arnold, Doug, Hey Arnold, Doug, Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah, the Magic School Bus. But yeah, Hey Arnold was my shit. Hey Arnold, that was my shit. Doug, Rugrats. I ain't watched Dragon Tales. Damn, what else some motherfucker used to watch? Damn, what else I used to watch? Damn, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, motherfucker used to watch Scooby-Doo. What else? Now I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch Fairly Odd Parents with old Timmy Turner. Yeah, I used to watch little shit like that.
The best thing I like about Abdullah is he's 22 years old. He's got so much room for growth, right? You said the question is, can he box? Imagine asking a brother in boxing, can you box? That's what we do best. But to be a dog and fight, and if you listen to his corner, they always say, hey, box.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron. Oh, God, now. Yeah, Jimmy Neutron. Oh God, I used to watch that shit. Yeah. Hey, but my favorite was probably Hey Honor, bro. Hey Honor was the shit. If you ain't never seen Hey Honor, bro, Hey Arnold is the shit, though. That was my shit, bro.
This boxing. Yeah, Pops, I could do that. But I really want to be a dog.
Yeah, bro, he getting way too much credit for his last win. Bro, they babying the shit out of Emiliano. Bro, Hey Honor was the shit, bro. Hey Honor was the shit. Hey, on God. Yeah, Hey Honor is the Ray Robinson of cartoons. Oh, God. I don't think nothing fucking with Hey Honor, bro. I ain't bullshit.
Go out there and fight. And then you watch him fight, because Bell was really, really good. I gave a lot of credit to Bell, though. Albert Bell, he did his thing. And you seen the experience. You can tell the one guy was older than the other guy was younger. But I think for Mason, bright future, bro.
But
he can box and he can fight.
You are using a stereotype, and this is where stereotypes are dangerous. I mean this literally. This is where it's dangerous. Or at least it can lead to incorrect conclusions or lead you down the wrong path in your analysis, okay? There is a stereotype that Black American fighter, African American, right?
Bro, Shady should not be on no boxing podcast. Bro, Shady is horrible, bro. Shady is horrible. Like, bro, he need to know, bro. Boxing, no, he shouldn't even talk here. I agree.
Up through the American amateur system, who has some fast twitchies who can box, you would say a brother, right?
Come on.
Is capable of fighting, generally gets to the top by fighting in a kind of classical boxing style.
Right.
And that because of the paint job.
Hey, bro, I wouldn't last 5 minutes on that podcast. Hey, but they've been in called security and everything, bro. Yeah, I fuck around. Yeah, they've been there trying to lock me up, bro. Hell nah.
Because of what you see on the exterior, that it's kind of difficult to distinguish among them, and they should all be able to do it. But Shady, everyone of all different shades, fights in a variety of styles, and everyone has their own personality, and you can have an African-American fighter with a good amateur background and everything, who is not a slick boxer, but he's a dog. That's just who he is. But you're just assuming, of course, he could box. What evidence do you have?
I mean, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even, like, being able to box. Like, there's guys that are super slick, right? Or guys that move very, very well. When I watch him fight, I see his footwork. Now, these last two fights, it like he had something to prove. But I've seen there's some fights where he actually boxed, you know?
Against much lesser opposition. A lot of times I'll hear a guy, I'm sorry for interrupting, a lot of times I'll hear a guy.
Bro, you see how Max chicken his ass, bro? Max chicked the shit out of old Shady, bro. That boy dying bad. We do got stereotypes in boxing. They talk like every Mexican fighter just come forward with pressure fighting. I always said, bro, I like the kind of Mexicans that don't really. Well, like I like Mexicans like Jesus Ramos. You know, that's a Mexican that box. I think it's two different Jesus Ramos. The one I'm talking about, matter of fact, he just lost to Shane Mosley Jr. I can't believe he lost that fight too. I used to like him because he's a Mexican that box. Like I said, Raymond Murataya, outside of these last couple of fights, he fight like a slick black fighter. He don't fight that way no more. But yeah, I Jesse Bam. I like how he fight. I like Mexicans that fight slick. You know what I'm saying? That's my, But yeah, all Mexicans don't fight that way. But most do, though. And it's like the boxing world encourages Mexicans to fight that way, too, though. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody encourage the black fighter to stay slick and stay skilled. But Mexican fighters are encouraged to be these Aztec warriors. Max was cooking, though. Abdullah did outbox Bunk. Bro. You said Ramos beat Shane Mosley Jr.? I thought they gave the decision to I'm gonna have to go back and look at that fight. Hold on. Oh, Mosley Jr. beat Boachuk. Yeah. You know who I like though? What's the boy name that beat Boachuk at first? I like Brandon Adams. Bro. I like Brandon Adams. Let me tell you something, bro. Brandon Adams would give Boots a good fight. Just remember I said that shit. Brandon Adams will give Boots a good fight. Brandon Adams is good. Snooze. Carrington don't deserve. Bro, you on doping dog food. Right there, stop motion. There you go with that bullshit, bro. He was over. You talking about bullshit was overhyped, but he dropped Virgil 3 times. Yeah. He'll Brandon Adams a beat. Bro, let me tell you something. I think Brandon Adams will beat Bachman. Brandon Adams might beat Virgil, bro. I'm telling you. Just remember I said it, bro. Brandon Adams might beat Virgil, bro.
Say, oh, I should have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Carrington disappointed me. Like, bro, we gotta stop listening to these commentators. He won every round. How can I be disappointed when you win every round, bro? Bro, no, bro. I think he just cruised through that fight. My only critique of Shushu Carrington is that he wasn't as explosive as he normally is. And he wasn't just, punching like he normally do. But nah, bro, I can't shit on that performance. Let me tell you something. That shit was better than that performance Honor Barbosa did against Jack Catterall. Let me tell you something. Which one would you rather fight? Which one would you rather watch? Shushu last fight or Honor Barbosa when he beat Jack Catterall? You talking about boring. He said, I'm tired of safety first fighting. I respect both, bro. Nah, but still 903 motherfuckers like that you got to get out of there. He didn't have a dog in him for real. Man, but he won every round, bro. Nah, bro. See, I appreciate pure boxing and I appreciate dogs. I appreciate the boxer punch. I'm a fan of boxing, bro. I'm not a fan of just one style. If you a safety first fighter, like Devin and Shakur, and you don't want to get hit, but you just do the sweet sign, I'm cool with that too. Now, I prefer the style of Abdullah and Boots, but I appreciate all styles of boxing, bro. I can appreciate all styles. I can appreciate the styles of fighters that's just good on the inside. They can clinch. And bro, let me tell you something about Andre Ward. Andre Ward did a lot of dirty shit. He did a lot of clinching, but punching you in between the clinching. A lot of maneuvering on the inside. And it probably didn't look the most exciting, but that shit was effective, though. Hey, Andre Ward used to do a lot of shit that wasn't just exciting. He'd be out on the inside, grabbing your arm, but hitting you with the other one. Grabbing you, and then ease out the clinch and catch you again. He used to do, but that shit was like masterful to me, though.
Kept it within a boxing style. I shouldn't have got dragged into that fight. You didn't get dragged into anything. You don't have the skills to keep it that kind of fight, so you started...
Bro, is you on doping, dog? Bro, Bivol ain't got shit for Andre Ward. Bro, Bivol ain't got a bitch-ass thing for... Bro, Bivol is not better than Kovalev. Bivol ain't better than Chad Dawson. Bro, you on doping, dog, fool.
You know what? One thing
mixing it up.
One thing with Bell is being as tall as he is and that long reach, he had a style that could really break a guy's mentality down, right? Because it's a frustrating style to break through. The fact that Mason just stood locked in, he took a couple shots too to get in. It's kind of like Joe Frazier, take two to land one. He was doing that and he committed to that. So it's just a different weapon to having that mindset where he's willing to take shots to get his.
Yeah. And I think that's great, Gabe. You're right. I think, obviously, Mason has great intangibles.
Bro, Black King saw you wrong now, bro. Chad Dawson wasn't much of shit. Bro, you wildin'. Bro, you wildin'. Chad Dawson could fight, bro. Bro, you wildin', bro. Atava would have beat the brakes off Bivol. Bro, Bivol ain't all that, bro. Bro, imagine Bivol fighting Benoit Hopkins. Benoit Hopkins would have styled on Bivol. Get the fuck out of here with that Bivol shit. Bro, Chad Dawson was good, bro. He was all right. Bro, you wild. You dying bad. Bro, you dying bad. You better go look at Chad Dawson. Bro, Chad Dawson was for real. Bivol with Smoke Tarver, you on doping, dog, fool. Tarver with a flatline Bivol ass. Yeah, Tarver with a flatline Bivol. Yeah, bro, Bivol ain't all that, bro. That shit just work on better beef. Kovalev would have destroyed Bivol. Let me tell you something. Adonis Stevenson would have beat the brakes off of fucking Bivol. Talking about Bivol ain't an old Roy Jones. Bro, you dying bad.
Carry him a long way. And I agree with you, Max. I don't think he's fighting by choice. I think he had no choice, really.
Yeah.
A guy against a guy like Noakes. Noakes brought it right to him. He had to fight in the pocket and outfight Noakes.
Bivol is a B-level fighter. Maybe a B+ at the best. At best. He is not an A-level fighter, bro. No. Him or better beef. That shit is cap. Let me tell you something, bro. Bivol might have lost to Carl Froch.
Bell, he had to close the distance, a big gap in height, reach. Don't forget, he took this fight on 10, 12 days notice, and I think he had to do that. I don't think it was on purpose.
And they even
Probably would have favored Bell if he would have played the.
I agree.
And after the fight, he was saying how I want to give him something different.
Talk about Adonis Stevenson knocked out Bones. Bro, you don't get the fuck out of here. Adonis Stevenson also knocked out Chad Dawson. Froch was trash. Bro, y'all wildin', bro. Carl Froch was trash. Man, Carl Froch would have put the bows on Bivol. Bro, you wildin', bro. Carl Froch was trash. I'm going to keep it 100, bro. That's one of Andre Ward's best wins. I just got to be 100 on that, bro. Yeah, the white boy could fight, bro. Carl Froch could fight. Nah, I ain't going to lie, bro. Nah, bro, you wildin', bro. Nah, Carl Froch could fight. And I'm trying to think. Arthur Abram, that other white boy that Ward beat, he could fight. Arthur Abram. Bro, I don't even know if Bivol would have beat Arthur Abram. He probably would have lost to Carl Froch, bro. Carl Froch might have beat Bivol, bro. Bro, why you gotta say black folks don't know boxing, though? Well, don't put that shit on us, bro. We the sauce.
Because they spar all the time, so we know each other. And I think sparring with somebody like that, like, you know him. I know what you're gonna do. I know how you take punches. And I look like as the fight.
Yeah, Arthur Abram can punch though. I think Tank great. Yeah, Tank great to me. Yeah, Tank great. Yeah, Tank is great. Yeah, Tank great, Devin great, Shakur great.
Kept going on, slowly but surely he closed that gap.
Shady, I like what you say. I like what all you guys are saying, because it's like not everyone has to be Shakur Stevenson.
Right.
Shakur Stevenson has the ability to keep every
May be boring, but he's still great.
fight exactly as he wants it. He can make you, it doesn't matter what you do. Why doesn't Shakur ever get dragged into it? Even Zepeda, he had a little something to prove. It's still, he did what he wanted, right? Yeah. But not everyone is Shakur Stevenson. Not everyone has to be. The world's a more interesting place with different kind of styles of fighters. But this is what Shakur himself shared about Mason on his social media. Quote, he's young, he's still learning, but for him to turn the gear on when things got tough, I thought it was a great performance. Listen, what I start by saying, the nice thing about Abdullah Mason is...
Bro, you said take a C-level fight. Now you go trolling again, bro. I swear, bro, you'll be saying some real shit. Then you'll just jump off the building, bro. You'll just jump off. You'll just jump off the Twin Towers or some shit, bro. You just jump off skyscrapers and shit, bro. You wildin'. Yeah, yo ass. You crashed out when you said that shit.
About him what we don't know about a lot of young talented fighters. This guy can fight. And now the question is, at what level can he box?
He's 22 years old. That's my thing is, we watch so many young guys, like, damn, he's 22, he has so much room for growth, he don't have to take some of these fights, and they manage him like that. I don't think they manage him like this. Hey, he's 22, I'm adult, let's go fight these guys. Because they could have picked someone else other than Bell.
Yeah, Bell's a tricky... We all said on this shit, a lot of guys, harder than
they dug Bell. For him to go out there and fight like that...
Lamont Roach got better after Jamel Hearn. And he didn't put on his best performance against Jamel Hearn. There's a Caucasian in the chat.
22 years old, he's only going to get better. He's scary. He's a scary brother to fight.
He's a good fighter, and he's getting better. And at the very least, he makes it.
Yeah, say, man, y'all get up off stop motion, man. That's my dog, man. Y'all, yeah, that stop motion, man. I fuck with you, bro. Nah, I fuck with you heavy, bro.
Also, there's something about that Arturo Gatti syndrome. People forget. Arturo Gatti came up as a kind of boxer.
Right.
You know, behind the jab, 1-2s, perimeter of the ring. And what he found out at a certain point was, oh, when I get hit and I go after the dude, the crowd loves it and I love it. And I got the power to take this guy out. But in a way, this is going to sound almost obnoxious, guys. It's a lazy way to fight. Because you say, how's that?
Now stop motion. They be letting my ass have it in them comments, bro. I'll tell you, bro. No, bro. I be surprised when people agree with me, bro. Motherfucker be letting my ass have it in them comments, bro. They quick to tell me, no, 903, you wrong, 903. Nah, they be letting my ass have it, bro. Nah, they be letting my ass have it in them comments, bro. Sometimes I be like, bro, y'all don't never agree with shit I say. So yeah, it's cool though, bro.
Easy. It's actually more exciting. It takes more of a toll on your body. All that's true, yes, but it is in certain ways more difficult to keep the mental discipline and make yourself fight the correct kind of technical fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Fighting like Shakur could be meant.
Oh, bro, not the serve sandwiches, bro.
Draining because it's high chest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're constantly thinking. Where the style of fight that Mason did is just go to work. Just go to work. Let the hands go.
Requires less thinking.
And it goes off of muscle memory too, because if you're training like that at the gym and you're moving, you're slipping, it's coming out automatically. You're not even thinking about it. It's just automatic.
But see, another thing about even Shakur, he's my favorite fighter, right?
Yeah.
But everybody,
bro, you said I'd rather die than eat a serve sandwich, bro. Bro, you wildin'. That boy wildin'. That boy said I'd rather die. That boy said I'd rather die than eat a serve sandwich.
I like that. I love that.
You're right.
Thank
This
God,
is more fan friendly.
But my thing is, if you're a doula, you're trying to get that attention. You're trying to get your name up there. You want to be talked about on the show like we talk about Shakur. You want to do that. So now I'm at my hometown. It's July 4th. I need to bring the excitement. I can sit there and box.
I don't think you could have sat there and boxed.
Wait, I got one more for you. Like Boots, right? They talk about how Boots, he can box and all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's boring for him after a while.
Yeah.
He does everybody, but I want to see some excitement.
But
they're entertainers.
And what Mason did,
I think those are good points.
Yeah.
It's just pressure boxing.
Yeah, it's pressure boxing.
It's pressure boxing because he is cutting the ring off. He's going to the body. He's being strategic. It's just pressure boxing.
If Boots, for example, ever becomes the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, he'll do it the way Sugar Ray Robinson once did it, which is to use and the way Terrence Crawford did it, which is to use his athletic ability. This has more college football than
what I'm
pro
saying
football.
is, we're talking about
it's more subjective.
how much you lost by, or how, bro.
Let's go to college football. Which, by the way, Burt
Cruz got. I think he got dominated.
I did too a little bit.
That definitely did not happen.
See, this is where they get to talking, and I'm like, bro, they get to talking like, and then, bro, after this fight, they got Abdullah ranked the number 4 lightweight in the world. Number 4. I think they got Zapata ahead of him or some shit. Like, bro, that shit is wild.
I didn't think he was winning. At the end of the fight, I knew he didn't win. I agree. I knew he didn't win.
I'll take that back. He lost decisively. He didn't get dominated, but then
close but clear.
You can see the pressure.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Man, why are we so
highest pressure?
Yeah.
I want to get back. So
crazy.
So Burt Randolph Sugar, right? He was the editor of Ring Magazine, the whole thing. Famous, guy with a cigar in the hat who passed years ago. It's a friend of mine. He used to be a huge college football fan too, boxing and college football. And we used to talk about this. Here's the similarity. College football is somewhat subjective, or at least it used to be before there was a playoff system, right? But even now, when you decide who gets into the playoffs, you don't just look at the wins and losses because it's very subjective. It's hard to measure. It's not.
And I'm gonna be honest, they got Shakur number 1 at lightweight, but Shakur just fought at super lightweight, and he got a title at super lightweight. I don't even get why Shakur still ranked at lightweight. I just don't get it.
Like other things, you look at the schedule, you look at the margin of victory in that schedule, etc. That's like boxing. You're not simply seeing who wins or loses like in the NBA or NFL.
Yeah, I got Abdullah stopping Zapata brutally. And Zapata ain't gonna be able to get out of the way of them shots. He don't have the defense. Bro, he'll get brutally stopped by Abdullah. Yeah, I don't think Shakur should be ranked at 135, bro. Nah, he ain't fought there, bro. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Oscar ain't gonna never let Zapata fight Abdullah. I promise you, because that's a stylistic nightmare. Shakur going out south, yeah.
You are also, or the World Cup or whatever, you're also...
Bro, at this point, I think Shakur just want a lot of money. That's all. He just looking for a big money fight, bro. Really, all them dudes, bro, like, I really feel like Devin, Tank, and Shakur, they all looking for big paydays, bro. It ain't even so much of who I fight. They want big money, bro. Dudes want big money.
Being the strength of the opponent, the margin of victory, you have to take that into account.
You guys keep saying the opponent. I don't know if Andy Cruz goes there and beats Bell. I don't know that. I don't know that.
I want to add something.
I don't know that.
I want to add something.
I think Mason is the biggest star. Mason.
I think Andy Cruz would have lost to Albert Bell. That's just me. Bro, Andy Cruz, like, he like too small, bro. I don't think he would have been able to beat Albert Bell, bro.
Actually sold out his own.
Sure. Okay, but hold on, I want to hear this.
I want to add something.
10,000 plus fans.
Andy Cruz was set to fight Albert Bell on July 18th here in Los Angeles, and then Bell got the assignment and moved in. Cruz actually did want the Mason fight, and he didn't get picked. Bell got picked. But Andy Cruz was a pretty big favorite, I think, against Bell. No one was picking Bell against Cruz.
I just think we hype Cruz up so much. And is it because I'm being serious? Is it because it's amateur? Is that what it is? Why we hype him? Because that's 6 fights.
What? How many? What's his record? I'm sorry, you just
6-0
against.
6-1.
Sorry, 6-1 now. Sorry.
6-1, and I know. And
Who you mean?
Yes, against whom?
Murataya and some really good fighters. Yeah.
All I'm saying is we hype him up because of the amateurs. Because I watched him fight against Murataya, right? And I knew from about round 5. Oh, I know who's gonna win this fight. I knew it.
Yeah. At this point, bro, Frank Martin is a C+ fighter. I ain't push. Frank Martin is a B- /C+ fighter, bro. I was like, that's another thing I was wrong about, bro. I really thought Frank Martin was better than what he was until he fought Tank and folded. Like, I really did. I used to think Frank Martin was better than. I never thought he was A level, but I thought he was like a B+ fighter. No, he's like a C+, B- level fighter. Yeah, Frank ain't nowhere. No, Frank ain't it. Yeah, say, bro. I think Emiliano Vargas, and I ain't the biggest on me. I'm not really big on him. He'll beat the brakes off Frank Martin. But I'm gonna tell you another thing though. Nair Albright, beat the brakes off Emiliano. I got Nair Albright beating up Emiliano, but yeah, Emiliano might beat the shit out of Frank. Frank might be a D level fighter. Frank borderline trash, bro. Yeah, Brandon Leader. Yeah, the Asian fighter. He an 8-year prospect. He been fighting for 8 years and he's still a prospect. Yeah, fight at 140. Boy, it's garbage. Yeah, he'll clip Frank, bro. I think Emiliano, and I don't think the world of Emiliano, but Emiliano will fuck around and stop Frank, bro. Frank really trash. I said it. Yeah, Frank a D level fighter. He a D. Yeah, Nair beat Frank. Now, Nair Albright, to me, is like a B-level fighter. Nair Albright is a B-level fighter. Yeah, I fuck with Nair Albright. He a B-level fighter. Maybe a B-, but he's a B-level fighter. That says a lot when prospect picks you to fight. Yeah, Emiliano will beat the shit out of Frank. Frank kind of trash, bro. Now, I can't say he good, but inconsistent. Frank not that good, bro. Frank kind of trash to me, bro. Yeah, Frank kind of trash. I think Emiliano will knock his ass out. I ain't even gonna lie. I think Tito Mercado will fuck around and knock out Frank Martin.
And they want to hype the dude up so much. All that cute shit. He got his ass beat. All I'm saying is,
bro, Frank Martin will lose to a lot of these dudes. He definitely don't got heart. Yeah, he don't got heart at all. Bro, Tank bullied the shit out of Frank Martin. Yeah, he was a hoe in that fight. Bro, Frank, I got a lot of dudes beating Frank. Oh, they need to drug test Tito Mercado? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's some shit, bro. Yeah, I don't trust these motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't like Tito Mercado. That motherfucker there, he talk a whole lot of shit. I don't like that motherfucker.
Gold medalist.
Cool. But as a professional, he's 6-1.
He's
Good luck.
the way Lomachenko was
Whoa, wait,
2-1 after he
whoa.
lost to Salito.
Can we give
Something
respect?
a young Carpenter learned from Max is when you have success in the Olympics, usually you have success in the pros.
Did he say Lomachenko?
If you are Lomachenko was
Some Salito.
Salito in his third
Second
pro
fight,
fight,
right?
second
Yeah,
or third pro
rough
fight.
and low blow,
Yeah,
like
he
50
ain't.
times.
He ain't that.
But
He ain't Lomachenko.
That's why I don't like Tito Mercado. He talk like he the best thing since Roy Jones, but he don't fight nobody. That's why I don't like Tito Mercado. That fool talks so much shit, but he don't fight nobody.
Lomachenko's better than
I think he's a lot better.
But Cruz
He's
is
a lot better.
quite good.
And he's still young.
Cruz
He's
is quite
still-
good.
He's good. Cruz is
Well, if they fought, so real quick,
And why they over here capping, bro? I can't say Lomachenko just way better than Andy Cruz. I can't say that. Because Lomachenko was overrated as fuck. I cannot say that Lomachenko is just way better than Andy Cruz. I can't say that. I really want to see Devin versus Keyshawn though, but Tyrone made lowball Devin. Man, bro. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I think Devin. I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. Devin and Sugar, they're a little too much worried about money. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Devin could have fought Rolling. He just wanted a guarantee. PBC don't do that. You don't get no guarantee. You get your money off of what you sell. That's the real. Yeah, Devin should have took that fight with Rolling, but he didn't trust that it was gonna sell. Yeah, that's the real. Nah, bro, I'm not gonna say Devin duck Rolling, but Devin the reason why that fight didn't happen. Cause he wanted guaranteed money up front. PBC don't do that. Andy Cruz is nice, yeah. Lowball Devin is a $3 million fighter. Andy Cruz would never be a 3 division like Loma. I'm gonna tell you this though, stop motion. If Andy Cruz had started his career like at 122, then 126, Andy Cruz is in a divisions that's too dangerous to me to be a 3 division world champ. I don't see him doing that shit at 140. It's too many killers. See, Loma wasn't surrounded by killers like Andy Cruz is. We gotta be fair, stop motion. We gotta be fair. Loma don't have the competition that Andy Cruz got up against him. Loma didn't have no motherfucking Abdullah Mason, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson's around him. Gary Antoine Russell, Keyshawn Davis. Loma didn't have that kind of company. That motherfucker had Nicholas Walters. That motherfucker had Luke Campbell's and shit. Jorge Linares and shit. No, the competition is more stiff for Andy Cruz. So we got to keep it 100, bro. Nah, bro. Andy Cruz won't become a 3 division world champion is because the competition is too stiff in the divisions. At 135, 140, and 147, he ain't gonna be able to do that, bro. He ain't gonna be able to do that, bro. I don't think Andy Cruz gonna be too successful at 140, and he not big at all. Yeah, he should be at 130, cause bro, Andy Cruz is not big at all, bro. He ain't gonna do well at 140, bro. You a goddamn lie. Loma was not surrounded by killers, bro. You on dope and dog food. He said for years. He said Tank ducked him for years. Nah, bro, Tank was young. Bro, Tank was 23 years old and shit. Nah, just Tank needed to grow, bro. Nah, Tank was just young. Okay, bro, if you want to say Gary Russell Jr. is better than Andy, but Gary Russell Jr. only had like 6 fights, bro. He was too green. He didn't fight. He didn't beat a prime Gary Russell Jr. So stop the cap. You a goddamn lie. Jorge Linares ain't better than Andy. Bro, Loma, bro, he really didn't fight no lot of great dudes. Linares was decent. Linares ain't better than no damn Andy Cruz. He say you making excuse. Your Tank was too young. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. What he got? 18 fights. Be for real. Yeah. Bro, Loma didn't fight. No, Loma is not surrounded by killers. Andy Cruz is surrounded by killers. Keyshawn Davis stops Loma. It won't be fair. Keyshawn Davis versus Loma wouldn't even be fair. He'll stop his stupid ass. Linares has a way better Andy than Andy with. Linares was a C plus fighter. Yeah, Jorge Linares was a C plus fighter. Loma wasn't around no killers, bro. Luke Campbell is not a killer, bro. Nicholas Walters is not a killer, bro. Bro, Keyshawn would have stopped Loma. Bro, Keyshawn would have beat the brakes off Loma.
Well, if they fought, so real quick, if he fought Mason, Abdullah Mason, who you taking?
Ooh, I don't
You don't know.
I don't know.
Cruz,
Yeah,
probably.
That's hard.
You take
Probably
Cruz?
take Cruz, probably.
He gonna put his little ass in that
Bro,
corner.
they talking about they got Andy Cruz over Abdullah. Dope and dog food. Bro, I got Keyshawn stopping Loma. And I got Abdullah stopping Andy Cruz. I got him stopping Murataya.
All right, okay.
I wanna see it.
Okay.
I'd love to see it. By the way,
all right.
Abdullah's good. I'd love to see
Bro,
it.
Nicholas Walters was garbage. Yeah, Keyshawn steps ahead of Loma. Keyshawn, and Loma don't like punchers. Yeah, Keyshawn would have beat the brakes off Loma.
It's an interesting fight. What did you think of the stoppage, Gabe? What did you think of the stoppage?
Ooh, you know, I rewatched the fight again this morning. When I was watching it live, I thought they should have let him ride. But rewatching it this morning, he was taking a lot of punishment, and his body language was different in that second half of the fight. He was breaking down, and I think that's why the ref just jumped.
Why don't we just get rid of counting to 10, guys?
Yeah.
Why don't we just get rid of counting to 10?
Yeah.
He went down to a knee. He got up. The referee did not give him a chance to answer any questions. Did not give him, by the rules, you should let him see if he can get to his feet, which it pretty obviously looked like he could.
I agree, DeVoe. Yeah, it'll take a Devin or a Hitchens to beat Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn beating Gary Antoine Russell. I got Keyshawn beating the brakes off T.O. Beating the brakes off Ryan. All that shit. Yeah, it'll take a Hitchens, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you what I know. Hitchens, bro. I'm going to say this, bro. Hitchens. I feel more confident that Hitchens beats Devin than I am that Keyshawn beats him. I think Hitchens might beat Devin, bro. I think Hitchens is low-key better than Devin, bro. Hitchens, bro. His defense better, and he punch with more meaner intentions. I think Hitchens is low-key better than Devin, bro. And I think Hitchens fuck around and beat Keyshawn. Yeah. I think Hitchens will beat Keyshawn, bro. Bro, at this point, I might got Hitchens over Keyshawn and Devin, bro. Hitchens is good, bro. Unless you're elite pure boxer, you're not beating Keyshawn. Yeah, bro, you got to be elite to beat Keyshawn. Your ass got to be elite. It's just that, bro, Hitchens. Dre, what's good with you, Pepe? What's good with you, bro? I damn near thought you quit fucking with me. So I T-Move that. Say, bro, at this point, I know Hitchens ain't fighting the best competition, but I think Hitchens, bro, I might pick him over Keyshawn and Devin, bro. Bro, Hitchens is not no fucking cow. Why y'all keep doing that just because he signed with Zoo for boxing, bro? Everybody got to act like he a coward, bro. Now you see Shakur and Devin trying to sign with Zuffa. Bro, you better go watch Hitchens. You better go. Before y'all get to talking that shit, bro. Hitchens is, bro, he just elite, bro. That motherfucker got top 3 defense, and he's so accurate with that straight right hand, bro. He got a great jab. Bro, Hitchens gonna be hard to beat. I'm telling you, bro. Devin ain't never fought no pure boxer. Ever. That fool stop motion, bro. You get your boy, get your he fighting Sailors like he fighting. I don't even know that dude he fighting. But I'm telling you, bro, Hitchens versus Devin is the most 50-50 fight you can make. And I think Hitchens is low key. I could see Hitchens beating Devin more than I could see Keyshawn beating Devin. Keyshawn more vicious, but Hitchens just got better fundamentals than Keyshawn. Hitchens got better fundamentals than Keyshawn. Uh, Hitchens, Doug Gary, and Sabir. Bro, we got to get out of here with that shit. Bro, Matias just got knocked out by Dalton Smith. Talking about rigging down better. Lama was pure. Gary Russell Jr. got more heart than Hitchens. Well, Gary Russell Jr. do got a lot of heart. He just didn't get a lot of opportunities. I want to see Hitchens versus Keyshawn so bad. That's a great fight. Bro, like I said, I think I favor Hitchens, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Hitchens can fight. He can fight, bro. Hitchens is really, really good, bro. That motherfucker good, bro. Hard to hit him. He got a hard-ass right hand. He got a hard-ass jab. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Hitchens like punch with meaner intentions than Devin. And he more accurate than Devin. And I think his defense better than Devin. I'm telling you, bro, Hitchens a bad boy, bro.
It pretty obviously looked like he could. See if he's coherent. See if he could take a step forward. I agree he was taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
Boxing is a punishing sport.
Yes, it
and
is.
that was a very bad and early stoppage that leaves fans with the impression that the ref wanted the hometown kid to win.
Once again, instead of talking about the great fight, we're talking about the stoppage. I hate doing this, right?
No, we
Dave?
started by talking about the
No,
fight.
no, no. I'm not saying us. I'm saying that the.
Yeah, bro, I told y'all about Prince Albert Bill, bro. I told y'all, bro, that dude was the truth, bro. It's just he was in there with Abdullah, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The first half of that fight, bro, I was just like, bro, I said it, bro. I'm like, bro, Abdullah just can't beat him, bro. He was just too good. But it's just that, bro, the way he upped his game in the second half of that fight, it showed me, bro, that he just different. I didn't think Abdullah Mason was capable of making the adjustments that he made, bro. Because Prince Albert Bill was tough, bro. I told y'all he was going to be tough. That dude, he just didn't have the opportunities, and he been inactive a lot. I know way more about boxing than bro, y'all wildin', bro. Y'all stop all the plexing in the chat, bro. Can't we all just be brothers? Can't we all just get it, bro? Y'all wildin'.
Referees do this to us. We have to even talk about it. It was a very good fight, and there was no reason. Like, again, boxing is a tough sport. It's a fight sport. You have to give the guys a chance. Yes, you're going to take punishment, but I will say on the scoring, I had Mason 6-5 heading into that 12th round.
Yeah. I think Hitchens gonna be hated, bro. Yeah, they're gonna say he boring. Motherfucker trying to downplay black people. I don't like that. Oh, bro, man.
I thought Bell was for sure getting stopped. I thought it was academic. I still don't like the stoppage, but I don't think there was any way he was finishing that fight.
Yeah,
I think
Mason probably was going to stop him.
Oh, you seen it.
I felt bad for
Broke his
Bell
nose.
because he didn't look like he was it looked to me like he may have been able to.
Man, y'all go watch that Hitchens versus Leon Paro fight. And keep in mind, Leon Paro was coming off beating Matias. Just go watch that fight, bro. Bro, Hitchens good, bro. I'm telling you what I know, bro. Remember, it's going to be hard to beat him, bro. It's going to be hard to beat Hitchens, bro. I'm telling you what I know. Go watch that Leon Paro fight.
Finish the fight on his feet.
Maybe.
Now, it may be, you're right, it may be academic because
Hey, like I said, you can call it a bad stoppage, but I'm glad it happened because Prince Albert get a chance to fight another day, bro. And he get to take less punishment. So I'm cool with that, bro. Cause I told you I'm a fan of Prince Albert. You was shine. Bro, y'all wildin', bro. Hitchens is the definition of cow. Man, give him a chance, stop motion.
the long run, saying, oh, I fought and finished the fight on my feet, is that worth the damage that could show up later in life, right? And all that stuff.
I'm not going to say that, bro. See, you going off that Limos fight. And I'm just going to tell you, bro, I thought Limos was on dope and dog food. Man, Limos threw 7,800 punches. Man, Limos threw 7,000 punches that fight. And then turn around and fight against Keyshawn, he looked drunk. Nah, bro, I think Limos was on that shit, bro. I'm just going to be 100. No, bro, I think Limos was on that shit. Talking about that limo fight told me everything I need to know. He still won, Dre Day. God damn, bro. He still won, bro. He said every Latino is on dope. And nah, fuck. Limos was on that shit. A lot of them do be on that shit when they fight us. You goddamn right, I said it. A lot of Latinos, a lot of European fight, they be on that shit when they fight us, bro. Cause they know. They know this sauce will forever remain. The guy he fighting next is a pressure fighter, so let's see. Oh, he a pressure fighter? Okay. Don't make an excuse. He was getting packed up and I thought he lost. You thought he lost, bro? Bro, man, listen, bro. Limos was on that shit, bro.
Probably not. So maybe it is.
And also though, let me say this though, Dre. They just listen, bro. I do think, bro, Hitchens was struggling with that IBF shit, bro. That 10-pound rehydration clock. He looked drained in that fight, and he said it. He said he was drained, and he hurt his hand in that fight. I just want the truth. What's good with you, bro? 903, you can't tell the difference between a pound for pound fighter and that club fighter. Nah, stop, bro. You gonna do me like that, bro? Nah, bro. Don't hate on me like that, bro. Yeah, he'll cook Gary Antoine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he'll cook him. No, bro. He just said in that fight against Limos, bro, he had some kind of injury and he was drained. I believe him, bro. And he still won the fight, though. He said, let me find out y'all's a Hitchens fan. But nah, bro, I just like Hitchens, bro. Hitchens is good, bro. Y'all sleeping, bro. You motherfuckers better start listening to what I be saying, bro. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of proving you motherfuckers wrong, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I get tired of being right all the goddamn time. You know, I get tired of proving you motherfuckers wrong, bro. Hitchens is the goods. Remember I said it, bro. And Hitchens fuck around and beat Devin, bro. Bro, how you gonna say he picking on Liam Paro and Liam Paro was coming off beating Matias? Paro trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, I saw that whole ass shit. Nah, bro, I really feel like Paro ain't the same after Hitchens beat him, bro. He just ain't the same. Bro, Hitchens destroyed Paro. You put me on to Haven Brady Jr. Hey, I like Haven Brady. Yeah, Haven Brady Jr. good at 130, bro. And Haven Brady said he finna move to 135. Haven Brady good, bro. Why didn't he fight Matias? That was never an offer, Dre. That was never an offer.
Fractured his nose in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, so, which is why, how the fight...
Yeah, bro, Scooter was out there looking like Norman, bro. I'm so disappointed, bro. I am so disappointed. I really am, bro. But I'm going to give him let's give him another chance, bro. I think he just had a bad... Zach Quinn would be better than Shakur. Yes! Zach Quinn Moses will be just as good or better than Shakur. Remember, I fucking said it. Zach Quinn Moses is gonna be just as good or better than Shakur. Remember, I fucking said it. Cause I'm the truth, bro. I'm the baddest motherfucker on this bitch. Now he's just trying to rematch him because Pyro got the IBF at 47. Because he was scared. Hey, y'all wild, bro. Y'all hard on Hitchens, bro. Y'all hard on Hitchens. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100, Dre. Hey, yeah, maybe he didn't want to fight Matias. Maybe you're right. But also I feel what Hitchens was saying, bro. If I fight Matias, I don't want that 10-pound rehydration shit. Now I need all my energy to fight this motherfucker. I feel him, bro. Yeah, Ibrahim Moses is next up. Yeah, Ibrahim. But listen, bro, the other brother did good too. He was just out for 2 years, though. The other brother is good too, though, bro. The other brother good too, bro. He was just out for 2 years. Ibrahim was out for 1 year, but the other brother was out for 2 years, bro. So I think that's why, he didn't look as impressive. He said that pulse was nasty. Yeah, bro, but his other brother good too, though, bro. He just was out for 2 years. Yeah, you can say he just ducked Matias. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, maybe he ducked him, bro. He said, I'm the truth, motherfucker. Stop motioning this goddamn thing. Like how 903 be saying. Video evidence and all. Yeah, he just might have ducked. Okay, bro, can we give him another chance, bro? Okay, he dug Matias. Can the boy get another goddamn chance, bro? T.O. dug Devin, we still gave him a chance. Bro, I just want the truth. I feel the same fucking way. Bro, I think Shushu been trying to force himself to stay at 126, waiting on fucking Inouye and trying to unify. Yeah, he got to move up, bro. That's why he looked the way he looked. He still look good, but I think, bro, I think that weight cut. I think it's time for Shushu to move up. Yeah, Shushu versus why I can't think? O'Shaquie Foster. Shushu versus O'Shaquie Foster, bro. Shushu versus O'Shaquie Foster. Talking about Shushu boring as fuck. Bro, get the fuck out of here. He dug Duarte. Nah, bro, I'm glad he didn't fight I think that motherfucker on that shit too. Shockey trying to fight Loma. Yeah. Bro, Shock, you wild for that. Yeah, Shockey Foster wild for that shit, bro. Trying to honor Loma and all that old hoe ass shit. He's a legend. And I said these boys, they bow down, bro. They bow down to Loma, Usyk, Fatback Fury. I'm telling you, bro, that's just that slave shit in us. Yeah, Duarte on that shit. Look at that motherfucker back. That motherfucker got an Alien versus Predator back. Hell yeah, Duarte on that shit. Bro, most of these non-black, bro, they be on that shit. Especially Mexican fighters. Yeah, Shock should push for Navarrete. Talking about some Loma. Bro, that shit really made me lose respect for him. Talking about some Lomachenko. Fucking slave. Motherfucker got football pass on his show. Hell yeah. Bro, Duarte on that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. Bro, I was glad when Hitchens pulled out of that fight. Duarte is on that shit. Yeah, Shock been trying to fight Navarrete. Yeah, I don't think Top Rank want to put Navarrete in there with Shock. With Shock. Shoot waiting for the Yeah, bro. Don't drain yourself waiting on Inouye. Fury and Usyk both better than Javante. Man, fuck both of them. You love Javante because he ain't shit. Fighters don't want to go for undisputed no more. That's how you get your clout. Yeah. Yeah, bro, Shushu got to move up. I saw that shit too, bro. I was like, yeah, maybe 126. He been there too long, bro. Yeah, Shushu gonna have to move up. Fuck that Inouye fight, bro. Just go on and move up, bro. Don't hurt yourself and get fucked up trying to stay at 126. I knew that's what it was, bro. Yeah, bro, he was waiting on Inouye. Shushu got to move up, bro. Fuck that bitch ass Inouye fight, bro. You can still get your legacy without him, bro.
He got his nose broken. He found it hard to breathe, and he wasn't able to fight the way he could.
I agree with y'all with the refs, but when you hear stuff like that, the guy's nose is broke. Like, how much more can he do, right? I will say this though:
Muhammad Ali fought 10 of the 12 rounds against Kenny Norton with a fractured jaw.
Yes, Muhammad.
Coming on loco up in this goddamn thing. What's good with you, pimpin'? He said, I just text Conwell. Hopefully I have an update soon for you, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, I gotta hear from Charles Conwell, bro. I don't like how Oscar De La Hoya has done him, bro. The boy lost, but he deserves another chance. Oh my God, Amari Jones versus Jahad Tuck. That's the fight I want. That's the motherfucking fight I want. Bro, Amari Jones, you're gonna have to step up. Bro, Jahad is like, Jahad Tucker, he's just one of my favorite fighters. I know he ain't an A-level fighter, but he just hard. He can box. He just tough. He had it tough coming up. I love Jahad Tucker, bro. I absolutely. I respect Jahad Tucker. Look at that young goddamn Dominican he fought with that power and shit. Bro, Jahad Tucker, he had it the hard way. Yeah, I think I got Amari Jones beating him, but that's gonna be tough. Bro, Jahad Tucker is very hard to beat. Jahad Tucker is very hard to beat. Yeah, I got Omari, bro, but that shit ain't easy, bro. Oh, you good, bro? You say you didn't see my IG message to Atlanta. Listen, Amari Jones versus Jahad Tucker, that shit ain't easy, bro. Bro, Jahad Tucker can beat Amari Jones. He can beat him. But, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that shit gonna be close. I see that as a close fight. Jahad, that's the fight I want, too. I want Jahad, but I don't think they gonna put Amari in there with Jahad Tucker, bro. I think Jahad Tucker gonna finally get a title shot, and I think he deserves that. Yeah, back on that powder. Yeah, I got a video coming about that whole ass shit. Yeah, we know if he was a black fighter, this shit'll be all on First Take. I'm tired of Benavidez getting passes, bro, that black fighters just don't seem to get. Amari Jones versus Xander, I don't know about that because Xander coming off getting stopped. So I don't, hell nah, bro. They not finna put Xander in there with a young killer like Amari. No, Top Rank would never do that. No, they would never do that. No, Top Rank is not finna put Xander in there with Amari Jones. Bro, I know, stop motion, I know damn well you not saying that Xander would beat Amari Jones. Bro, you on doping dog fool. But listen, I would like to see Jahai get a title shot, but I would love that Amari Jones fight. Amari Jones is next up, but I'm telling you, bro, he don't have a tough fight with Jahai. It's a tough fight for both people. That's a tough fight. Bro, you think Xander would beat Amari Jones? Hell no. Hell no. Now Benavidez on that powder. Yeah, Benavidez back on that snouter. I got a video coming. Because I know Black Channel's going to try to die. I bet you Black Channel ain't going to say they're going to be quiet about it. But if it was a black fighter, imagine if they said, bro, Devin or Boost was on powder. Every Black Channel would be live right now. Fucking baboons. Hell no. Benavidez gets no pass. Hell no, you ain't getting no motherfucking pass. Imagine if a black fighter was on powder. But we lose our fucking mind. After the last fight, hell yeah. Bro, Amari Jones was top Xander. I mean, I get it, bro. Xander tough, though. Xander good. Don't get twisted. I think Xander is very good. I just think, bro, Amari Jones hit hard, bro. Nah, Showbiz ain't gonna make a video about that shit. I always talking about Bill on that pot. That's a fact. Oh, bro, Bill Haney, they caught him in the club doing powder. Oh, my God. Bro, the internet would be on fire. Benavidez on that powder. Oh, we brushed that shit out. Motherfucker trying to hide that shit under wood. Like, bro. Everyone said I seen a video of Bill snorting powder. Get the fuck out of here. He do, but he hadn't been in that deep yet. I'm Puerto Rican, and I've been telling y'all Xander's basic. This ain't new to me. Yeah, he's just a decent, good fighter. Yeah. Has he even went 12 rounds? But yeah, bro. Nah, bro, that shit need to be said, bro. And I'm gonna be a little nosy. I'm gonna see who I'll make videos about Benavidez being on his powder. I'm gonna look around. I bet it ain't gonna be many, but I bet I'll make a video about it. Cause like I said, Benavidez is the only fighter I seen move up 25 pounds and still throw 7,000 punches. I ain't never seen that shit before. Amari is basic. Nah, bro. Who has he beat? Yeah. I like Troy Isley. Bro. I forgot about him at 160. I like Troy Isley. Oh my God, Troy Isley. Yeah, I like Troy Isley, bro. I fuck with Troy Isley. I forgot about him. Bro, 160 is actually getting deep. Troy Isley, Amari Jones, Jahai Tucky, Yoel Hernandez. Bro, motherfuckers really acting like 160 ain't. 160 got some shit. Boost versus Jamal at 154. Oh my God. Oh my God. I might have to go Jamal, bro. Now let me tell you something. I got Boost over Jamel, but I might have to say Jamal, bro. That stiff jab. Bro, I might put Jamal over Boost, bro. But I got Boost over Jamel. But Jamal? No, at 154. I gotta go Jamal. Yeah, I gotta go Jamal, bro. Yeah, I gotta go Jamal. Tough fight, though. Jamal was the truth, bro. Yeah, Jamal was the truth, bro. Cutto said dope and dog food boost smoke. Bro, ain't no way you can't just say he smoked Jamal. We talking about Jamal at 154. The same Jamal that knocked out Julian J Rock when he was undefeated. No, Jamal was different. I told bro Jamal one of my favorite fighters of all time. He just didn't get his chance, bro. Bro, Jamal was a monster. Yeah, yeah, what he did to Julian J Rock, bro. Jamal. Now I got Boost beating Jamel, but Jamal got one of the best jabs in the history of boxing. That uppercut, like Jamal was different, bro. I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. Hold on, I gotta ask everybody in the chat. At 154, when Jamal was in his prime, Jamal versus Terrence Crawford. Let me hear it in the comments. Jamal Charlo versus Terrence Crawford. And not just who you got, but how would that fight go? I need you motherfuckers to explain how does that fight go? Terrence Crawford versus a prime Jamal Charlo, not Jamel. Jamal Charlo versus Terrence Crawford. Prime for prime at 154. Yeah. I need to hear that, bro. Type in the comments, Jamal Charlo versus Terrence Crawford at 154, prime for prime. Hell yeah, Jamal would have stopped playing. Ashton Silva contender at 140? I don't think so. Jamal can't be fun. Bro, you must ain't. Bro, stop motion. You sound like you ain't never watched Jamal fight, bro. A draw. Remember, though, I been had Boost #1 pound. Yep, you the only one. And hey, now I got him #1. Yeah, you had Conor Logan. He had Boost #1 when nobody else did. But yeah, I got him #1 now, bro. Bud by decision. Bud gets dropped. Yeah, either way it go, bro. I got that a tough fight. Terrence Crawford would beat the brakes off him, knocks him out in the 9th round. Bro, Jamal Charlo ain't never been stopped. We've rarely even seen Jamal Charlo hurt. Ain't no way you can just say Terrence Crawford would stop Jamal Charlo. Maybe Jamel. We ain't never even seen Jamal dropped or rocked or nothing. Jamal got a granite chin. Yeah, that shit going out 12. Ain't no way you finna say Terrence Crawford stops Jamal, bro. Hell no. If you say Terrence Crawford beats Jamal, I ain't tripping. But he ain't stopping Jamal Charlo, bro. Hell no. Yeah, I can see Bud slipping that jab. Yeah, bro. Bud gets dropped by Jamal. Hell yeah, Jamal fuck around and drop Bud. I can see that happening. What about Floyd versus Bud? I gotta say Floyd, but that's the tough fight. Bro, I don't know, bro. Bud can beat Floyd. But I gotta pick Floyd just because Floyd just more flawless, bro. But bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I gotta pick Floyd, but I think Bud is on the level of Floyd. Definitely on the level. Like, he wouldn't just like sweep Bud or nothing. That should be a close fight. That's one of them fights where Floyd will be tired. You know how you never see Floyd tired after the fight? He fight Bud Crawford prime for prime. You gonna see both of them gassed out type shit. That shit gonna turn into some shit. Bud couldn't stop Madrimov at 154. My criteria for pound is the old school way. You can talk resume all you want, but that's not part of the criteria. Yeah. Jamal can't lay Spence boots. And I don't like Earl. Bro, why? Stop motion. Why you hate Jamal, bro? What the fuck? What did stop motion? What the fuck did Jamal do to you, bro? You wildin'. Madrimov might be Jamal. Bro, you on dope and off, bro. You wildin'. Yeah, you done blanked out, bro. Bro, you done blanked out on Jamal. That boy said Majimov might be Jamal Charlo. You can't be serious. I don't believe you really believe that, bro. I'm gonna give you a pass for that, bro. Cause I know you just trolling now. You trolling, bro. You don't believe that. You don't fucking believe that, bro. Floyd at lightweight, Bud at welterweight. 135, Floyd win, 147, Bud win. I agree. Dre Day, we finally agree. I agree with that. At 135, Floyd, Bud was vicious at 147. Yeah, I pick it like that. Yeah, 147, I got Bud winning. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I got Floyd at 135, but at 147, Bud might have got him, bro. I agree. And you know Floyd black, so Bud gonna be 10 times better. Hey, I gotta read that again. That boy say, hey, you know Floyd black, so Bud gonna be 10 times better. Hey, look at Bud performance against Majormouth versus how he fought Spence. Totally different. Yeah, Bud more vicious when he fight black fighters. Hey, but that was funny as hell, boy. Hey, that was funny as hell. I gotta read that one more time. That boy say, and you know Floyd black, so Bud gonna be 10 times better. Oh man. Hey, he said, I wish I had a link so I could talk to Stop Motion. Yeah, Stop Motion wildin'. Stop Motion said Majumov beats Jamal Cholo. Bro, you wildin'. You wildin', bro. Your ass is wildin'. That boy wild for that. Boy, you wildin'. The bold saw, man, I don't agree with y'all that. Floyd would have picked him apart at lightweight. Yeah. You got to factor that in. Yeah, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, Bud versus Jamal, that's a hell of a fantasy matchup, bro. That's still, hey, gonna be a full effect. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta be thinking about that Jamal versus Bud, bro. That shit would have been a hell of a fight. But yeah, I got Jamal over Boots, bro. I had to pick Jamal Charlo over Boots, bro. Jamal, bro, is one of the greatest fighters like that we never got to really see. He didn't get the Triple G fight. He didn't get the Canelo fight. Pookie Brad still up in this time. Bro, Jamal Charlo, y'all just don't understand, bro. And Andre. Andre was a motherfucker too, bro. Bro, Jamal Charlo was great. I'm going to tell you another thing. Jamal Charlo was better than Earl Spence. I fucking said it. Jamal Charlo was better than Earl Spence. Prime Jamal is better than Earl Spence. Better. He was better. Hey, type that in the comments. Was Jamal Charlo better than Earl Spence? Yes or no? That fool Stop Motion said, I'm just so much smarter than you motherfuckers. Oh, now we finally agree, Stop Motion. Andre was solid. We finally agree. Say, was Jamal Charlo better than Earl Spence? Black King Soul says no. I just want the truth says yes. Stop Motion said I don't know about all that. No. So Jamal Charlo, was he better than Earl Spence? Yes or no? Was Jamal Charlo better than Earl Spence? I say yeah. Jamal was better, bro. Jamal was better. Yeah, bro, he was better. I ain't saying he was way better than Earl, but Jamal was better, bro. Jamal was better than Earl, bro. He said, no, Pippin. Hey, bro, Jamal was better than Earl, bro. He said, y'all crazy. Bro, Jamal was better. Type in the comments, was Jamal Charlo better than Earl Spence? Hey, that fool said all this because he beat J. Jamal had more tools in his bag. Yeah, bro. And his jab was better. It was stronger. I think he was better, bro. He more dangerous. But better, no, sir. I feel you on that. I feel you. I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I got Jamil. I got Earl over Jamel. I think Earl was better than Jamel Cholo, but I think Jamal Cholo was better than Earl. Yeah, Earl was better than Jamel though, but I think Jamal is better than Earl. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, Demetrius Andrade was really better than all of them. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. It was a time, I swear to God, bro. It was a time where I feel like Andrade was better than Terrence Crawford, all of them. It's a time, bro, where Andrade was better than Terrence Crawford. And they aged him out, bro. Andrade, it was a time in boxing where Andrade was low-key the best fighter in boxing. That fool said J-Rock, bro, you wildin'. That fool said J-Rock is the 2010s version of Cambo. Bro, you wildin'. You wildin', bro. That boy compared J-Rock straight out of Philly to Cambosis. Bro, you on dope and bro, your ass is wildin'. Oh, Pookie Bear say yes. Bro, you wildin'. That boy compared Julian J Rock to Cambosis. Say, but I'm telling you though, bro, it was a time when Andre was low key the best fighter in boxing. When Andre was at 154 and when Andre was at 160, he was damn near the best fighter in boxing. Earl Slow. Yeah, Jamal he got a little more on it, bro. Yeah, I pick Jamal over Earl. Jamal just had a little more tools, more accuracy. I feel like he was a harder puncher than Earl. He was just a little more vicious than Earl. I probably would have said Paro. But yeah, bro, it was a time, bro, where Andre was the baddest motherfucker in boxing, bro. Andre was better than everybody, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Demetrius Andre was better than everybody when he was at 154. He was better. He was better than everybody, bro. But he trying to come back now and he 39, bro. Andre cooked. Yeah, Andre is cooked. I'm telling you, bro. They put his ass in there with big old Benavidez, bro. That shit was dying bad. Yeah, they got blackball, bro. Man, they waited till Andre was 37 and put him in there with Benavidez. That shit was crazy. Bro, Benavidez was 200 pounds on fight night. Yeah, bro, they did my boy Andre bad. It's sad that Quigley is Andre best. Yeah. Andre just never got a chance, bro. Andre was a bad boy. I'm telling you, bro, I feel like Andre at 154 was better than Terrence Crawford. I think he was better than everybody. I'm telling you, bro. Andre was better than everybody. Andy Cruz gonna be next if he not Crawford. Yep. He said Andre couldn't be. Yeah, Andre would have styled on Triple G. That should have been easy work. I would say Vons is his best opponent. Vons Matarosas. He gonna be fighting all the toughest fighters. Yeah. He said you say some crazy shit. Yeah, Bell would have beat Andy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's just too big for him, bro. Arms too long. Andy wouldn't have been able to get on the inside, bro. But yeah, he would have beat Andy, bro. And I like Andy. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Andy might need to go down to 130, bro. He just too little, bro. I'm telling you, he get to moving up to 140, he gonna get cooked. Bro, Triple G ain't got nothing for Andre. Nothing at all. Triple G has nothing for Andre, bro. That shit would have been easy work. Bro, Canelo slow ass feet. Andre would have styled on him. That's why they didn't fight him, bro. Andre was better than all them dudes. Yeah, he needs to go to 130. Yeah. Andy needs to go to 130. He needs to take his ass down. Cause he gonna get cooked once he go to 140, man. Them dudes way bigger than him. Yeah, he gonna get cooked. Yes, that Philly jam. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing about Bozy in is, bro, Bozy run a tough ship, bro. Your ass go to Bozy Gym, your ass gonna bang. Yeah, all that sweet science and pure boxing, you gonna have to prove you tough to make it in Bozy Gym. Who has outboxed Triple G? Daniel Jacobs. Yeah, stop motion. You say who has outboxed Triple G? Danny Jacobs. And Danny Jacobs went nowhere near better than Andre. And he outboxed Triple G. Bozo got him thinking he the best at 135. Andre definitely couldn't stop. He wouldn't have stopped Triple G. But he would have beat him. Yeah, he gonna get your mindset right. Yeah, Darren Chico beat Triple G. Yeah, bro, Danny Jacobs beat Triple G. And Darren Chico. Hell yeah. Yeah, Jacobs beat. Bro, Danny Jacobs ain't nowhere near better than Andre. And look at what he did to Triple G. Andre may not be tougher than Danny, but he way more skilled than Danny. Demetrius Andrade is way more skilled than Danny Jacobs. You goddamn right, he shouldn't have even got in the ring with Benavidez. Andrade was crazy for that shit. Bro, that shit looked like a heavyweight versus a middleweight. When Andrade fought Benavidez. Bro, that shit should have been illegal like a motherfucker. I feel so bad for Andrade in that fight. That shit was disgusting. I think it's fights like that is why I didn't like Benavidez, bro. You just fighting little bitty dudes like, bro, that shit was disgusting. And Andrade was 37, bro. Andre, yeah, he turned down that Johnny Bay. But I'm glad he did. You see that motherfucker pop dirty? Yeah, I'm glad he did. Yeah, I'm glad he did turn down that Johnny Big fight. Tell you, bro, a lot of these Europeans and these motherfuckers and a lot of these Latinos, they be on that shit, bro. Especially them Mexicans. A lot of them be on that shit, bro. Like I said, I'm so glad he just pulled out that Duarte fight. That motherfucker on that shit, bro. You gotta be careful with this shit. Oh, it's a dirty game. Yeah, it was valid because he popped. So yeah, I'm glad Andre never fought Janabek. Yeah, I'm glad he never fought that dirty motherfucker. But yeah, they just aged Andre out, bro. We gotta be careful, bro. We can't. I don't want to see no more black fighters go through what Andre went through, bro. They aged him out. They aged him out. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm not finna let that shit go down. Same thing kind of happened with Albert Bill. Albert Bill 33 now, and he just got a shot at a world title, bro. We got to stop letting black fighters get aged out, bro. And I'm not going to say Albert Bill is aged out. Albert Bill still got some good years left. Albert Bill got 3 to 4 more good years left. But it shouldn't have took him this long to get a title shot. Yeah, the Boxing World Council, Johnny Perry, I'm surprised too. Well, he not a big star either. See, that would have never. If Triple G had a pop dirty, bro, we wouldn't even been talking about it. That would have. Breon Gorham versus Duarte. I got Breon Gorham. I fuck with Breon Gorham heavy. Yeah, Breon Gorham. He ready for a world title. Yeah, Breon ready. He ready. Andre made a lot of dumb decisions too. I can agree with that. I didn't know he turned down Derevchenko. Yeah, I've been saying Abdullah Mason can beat Keyshawn. I've been saying that. Yeah, I've been saying that. But yeah, Breon Gorham, he ready, bro. He just need an opportunity. He just need an opportunity, bro. Yeah, he just need an opportunity, bro. That motherfucker there can fight, bro. Nah, but don't sleep on Keyshawn. Hell no, I can't. That's 50-50. I already called, bro. Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn is Hagler Hearns. Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn, that's a modern day Hagler Hearns. It's a brutal fight. It's a brutal fight. It's a brutal fight, bro. Yeah, that's a brutal fight. Abdullah Mason versus Keyshawn. It's one of them fights, bro. You don't even want to bring your kids with you to that fight. That shit gonna be brutal. Cam Moses was the 2020 Tony Harris. uh, bro, I used to fuck with Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison was just a lazy, inconsistent motherfucker. I used to fuck with old Tony though. That could have happened if Keyshawn ain't moved to 147. Yeah. Bro, Count Bosis is garbage. Yeah, Count Bosis you see, you done lost everybody. Count Bosis was just, bro. Look at how Hitchens did Count Bosis. Hitchens beat the brakes off Count Bosis. You know, like, bro, Cal, no, bro. I'm just gonna keep it 100, bro. Listen, shout out to Devin for winning undisputed, but I'm just gonna be, bro. Anybody could have done that shit. I know it sound, but bro, anybody could have beat Tony Harrison as Richard Coleman. Todd Cowboys has a better win than J. Oh, he beat T. Bro, anybody would have beat Cowboys, bro. Man, I pick a lot. I think Camille Moten would have beat Cowboys. Camille Moten would have beat Cowboys. Yeah, I said that shit. Yeah, Camille Moten would have beat a damn Cowboys and won undisputed. Yeah, hell yeah. 14-0 Abdullah would have beat him. I started to feel bad for Cowboys in that Hitchens fight. Bro, Hitchens beat the brakes off his ass. Yeah, bro, when you really look at that shit, bro, anybody could have beat Count Bosis when he had them titles. Anybody could have done that shit. Don't get it wrong, bro. Devin deserves credit. Like, I'm not trying to take credit, but I'm also saying, bro, Count Bosis was easy work. But Devin did win on the spirit, and he deserved credit. But, bro, Count Bosis was easy work, bro. Hitchens beat the mess out of him. Yeah. T.O. is better than Jared. Oh, that's another fighter you just brought. I used to fuck with old Jared Hurd. It hurt to say because Hurd is from my state. Yeah, I used to love Jared Hurd, bro. But he had that was, you talking about Mexican style. Bro, Jared Hurd was just something else, bro. Like, up until he fought J-Rock, bro, his chin was just like, he was just like, bro, that fool fought like fighters in the 40s. I used to love Jared Hurd, though, bro. And I used to want to see the Jared Hurd versus Jamil Charlo fight. Yeah, off the couch, Camille Bowl would have beat Cowboy. Hurd was never good to me. He was good, bro. He just had flaws. Let me tell you something, bro. I always wanted to see Jared Hurd versus Jamil Charlo, though. Jared Hurd was dangerous. Jared Hurd in his prime was dangerous, bro. Camille is never touching the world title. Bro, you wrong. Chinny Nakatilla would have hey, Nakatilla Chinny than a motherfucker. Yeah, he would have slept Boses. Yeah, he would have slept Cowboys. Yeah, he had a lot of flaws. But I'm telling you, bro, I still would have loved to see Jamel Charlo fight Jared Hurd. Because Jared Hurd can overwhelm your ass with them short punches. Yeah, that shit would have fed the hood. Bro, Jamel versus Jared Hurd was the fight. Yeah, I'm talking about this like 7 years ago. That was the fight. Should Camille leave Floyd? I don't know, bro. I think he need to be more active, though. He was just not skillful enough. Had heart, though. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Xander versus Laura? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. If I'm top ranked, that's what I would probably do. Go for a world title. Go against Laura. Because he old. I mean, but he's still good, but he old. I think Camille should go to the top rank. He too inactive. He definitely too inactive. Jamal wasn't it. Bro, you dying bad. Camille should definitely leave, but Floyd is his guy, so he ain't leaving. That boy stop motion. Hell, bro. Oh, you got Xander over Laura? Laura, my grandfather. That boy say he my grandfather's grandfather. Oh, Xander might beat Laura, bro. He might. Yeah, Xander gonna be big than a motherfucker. Yeah, he might beat Laura. But I know one thing. Xander better stay the hell away from Yoel Hernandez, though. Oh, my God. You better stay away from him. Bro, Xander gonna go fall into some trouble at 160, bro. Kamel wasting his time with Floyd. I didn't mean it like that. I was saying it was Jamal that Hurd was trying to fight. No, bro, the beef was with Jamel. It wasn't with Jamal. No, Jared Hurd, his beef was with Jamel, not Jamal. No, that was Jamel. Because they was at 154. Jamal was at 160. Jamel and Jared Hurd was at 154. Fighting at the fights and shit. Because I think Jared Hurd slapped Jamel at the fight. But yeah, bro, his beef was with Jamel. Oh, Castano versus Danny Garcia? That's a good fight. I might have to go Castano. I think I'll go Castano. Xander not pussy. We can't say that. He probably will fight Hernandez. No. I'm not saying he won. I don't think Tyrann could put him in there with Hernandez, bro. Let me tell you something. Hernandez stops Xander probably even more brutal than Boost did. Hernandez would destroy Xander. That shit. And I think Amari would knock him out. Bro, Xander finna get fucked up at 160. The more I think about that shit, Xander gonna get fucked up at 160. Why the Cholos always getting slapped? Bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Adames versus Xander. Well, Adames said 168, but Adames would beat Xander. He would beat the brakes out. Bro, Xander, I hate to say it like this. Xander is food at 160. You might beat Laura, but you ain't beating Hernandez. You ain't beating Amari Jones. You ain't beating Jahad Tucker. Free world up in this goddamn thing. Oh, Troy Osley. Yeah, Troy Osley beat Xander. Yeah, I fuck with Troy Osley heavy. Adames versus Hernandez. Now that's the fucking fight. Adames versus Hernandez. I gotta go Hernandez. That's a good fucking fight. Yeah, Adames will beat the brakes off Xander. Hurd too big for Mel. No, bro, they was both at 154. Bro, that's a fucking fight. Adames versus Hernandez. Ooh, that's a fight. That's a fucking fight. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker gotta show me at this point you can beat Hernandez. Now, I think Jahad Tucker could do it because he's just so fucking tough. I don't think Adames, but that's close. That's close. Adames could probably beat Hernandez. I just don't. I might pick Hernandez. He said, can Xander even beat Ammo? Bro, if Ammo get the land in that shit, hey, if Ammo get the land in that shit, he gonna stop Xander. Hey, bro, it's safe to say we really saying Xander fool like a motherfucker. Xander really fool around this bitch. Hey, Ammo fuck around and stop his ass. No, bro. No, Xander damn near fool. Hey, Elmo fuck around and sleep Xander, bro. Elmo hit hard than a bitch. No, bro. Nah, bro. I got Elmo over Xander, bro. At this point, I damn near got everybody over Xander. And with the beating he took from Boots, yeah, bro, Xander fooled at 160. Hey, people been acting like 160 a soft division, doping off. Bro, 160 is stiff. 160 is really stiff, bro. That shit really stiff up there, bro. Now, Xander get his ass clipped by Ammo, bro. Ammo got that, yeah, he got that crazy strength. Yeah, Ammo will sleep his ass. Yeah, Xander get his ass clipped by Ammo. Yeah, 160, bro. That shit slept on. I'm just trying to see who gonna be the man to beat Hernandez, bro. Hernandez like the scariest fighter to me at 160. I just gotta see who can beat him, bro. Hey, remember I said this, ladies and gentlemen? I'm gonna tell you a hell of a fight. When Boost move up to 160, Jerron Boost Ennis versus Amari Jones. That shit gonna be a fucking fight. Hey, remember I said that shit. When Jerron Boost Ennis moved to 160, Jerron Ennis versus Amari Jones. That's gonna be a fucking fight. Remember I said that shit, bro. That's gonna be a fucking fight. That's gonna be a fucking fight. I'm telling you, bro, Amari Jones can crack. Amari Jones versus Boots. That's gonna be a motherfucking fight. Just remember I said that shit, bro. Oh yeah, I want Devin versus Boots first. Yeah. Hell yeah. But I'm telling you, bro, if Devin stay at 147 too long, Boots gonna fuck around and move up to 160, bro. What's that Cuban dude that won? Hernandez. Right now, bro, like I said, motherfucker got to show me you can be Hernandez. But I'm telling you, bro, Boots versus Amari Jones at 160 gonna be a fight. Yeah, bro. Boots versus Amari Jones gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight, bro. Hernandez versus Derenchenko. Hold on. Who finna fight Derenchenko? Somebody finna fight him. Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett finna fight Derenchenko. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jaleel Hackett, he at 160 now. Bro, at this point, bro, 160 is a dangerous division. Motherfuckers been acting like 160 a soft division. Bro, you got Jaleel Hackett, Amari Jones, Troy Isley, Yoel Hernandez. Bro, 160 is stiff. 160 is stiff. Let me name them names again. You got Jaleel Hackett, Jahai Tucker, Yoel Hernandez, Troy Isley, Amari Jones. Bro, Laura. 160 is a stiff-ass division, bro. They just need to unify. Bro, 160 is a stiff-ass division, and Jaleel Hackett is tough. Bro, Jaleel Hackett a dangerous fighter, bro. There's also White Magic. Yeah, Janabet. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Dope or no dope, that motherfucker can't fight, though. Janabet can fight. I ain't gonna lie to kick it. But he on that shit. But Janabet can fight. That motherfucker can fight. That motherfucker can fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. But he on that dope, though, so I don't trust him. But, bro, 160 is really stiff. Hey, motherfuckers around this bitch been tripping. I've been hearing everybody say 160 a weak division. 160 is really stiff. Hey, that shit's stiff. I'm starting to really think, bro, 160 might be better than 154, bro. Troy Isley, Yoel Hernandez, Jahai Tucker, Amari Jones, Jaleel Hackett. I don't know, bro. 160 is stiff. Ammo Williams. 160 is stiff. That shit's stiff, bro. Yeah, that shit's stiff, bro. Yeah, that shit's stiff. But yeah, I'm about to go and get up out this thing, bro. It's been over 2 hours. I'm 2 hours and 20 minutes in. It's been real. Yeah, this is 903 Box, and I'm your host, Charles J. With that,